And a heck with 7:30 or whatever time everybody else might see. Let's go live now. How's it going, everybody? I see we've got a few souls on board already. Scott, how you doing? I saw you were the first one here. Lucky Cash and Mama is in our van. Bigfoot, you are a new face as far as I know. Welcome to the live stream. Francisco, how you doing? Did you get your Dixon yet? Underscore, how you doing? Tracy K is here. Sue Bishop, Nancy Shad. How you doing, Nancy? Beaver says cheers. Cheers to you, Beaver. I'm having a Crown Royal pre-mixed can. This is going to be great. Grammy's Journal is here. Hello, hello. Danielle, you are a new face that has joined recently. How are you, my dear? Welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. Christina Godfrey is here. Sumner's here. How you doing, man? Alan Schaefer. Hello, Alan. The urban fat kid from Manchester, UK. You up late? How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. KNS? It says evening. Am I saying? I don't feel like I'm not saying your name right. KN. I'm going to move on to Bettina Reynolds. Hi. How you doing, Bettina? ICUERRN. I'm a newbie. Hi, everyone. Hello. I'm going to call you ICU. Because I do. How you doing? Carrie Ann Kemp is here. Esther's here. How you doing, Esther? Urban Fat Kid loves my cats. I better hide. Just kidding. They are. Oh, there's one right now. Stella. that was moody as all get out. JP is here. Oh, sorry. Tons of people just joined right away. I'm not able. I can't keep up. Sharisa is here. Hello, hello. Spy in the Sky from Oklahoma is here. How you doing? Toby Bird Dash is here. Hello, how are you? Louis Constant, hello. Incy, how are you? Brandon. Happy Friday to you as well, Danielle. JP, I don't know if I said hi to you, JP. Hi, JP. Carol Henderson is here. Hello. Checking in with my beer. What kind of beer, though? Carol with Van Life Vibes, how you doing? She did say hi to me. She also said hi to you and you. They're both preoccupied, Carol. Tina Laws is so excited for this live. Well, that's good. I hate for you to be like, oh God, another VanlifePLUS live. Yuck. Vicky is here. Hello, hello, hello. Franz K, new to the channel. I have a feeling there might be a lot of new faces here. Living Simply to Simply Live. Hello, hello. UWU says hello. Well, hello to you too, UWU. Kane B is here. Kane's very upset that I don't do movie reviews anymore. I did see your comment. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Kind of. We'll see what happens. Desiree is here. Nice haircut, by the way. Thanks, Des. How are you? Nancy Shad. Hello, hello. Mary Kay is here. Jenny Winter. Oh, boy. Mary Height. I have my tequila, love from Space Coast of Florida. Tequila. Not my favorite, but it's a Friday night, and I approve. Muriel is here. It's 27 degrees where Spy in the Sky is. Great. How cold is it here, underscore? I don't know. Let's check the phone. I could stick my head outside, but I'm not going to do that. It's Black Friday. There's still crazy people everywhere. -5 degrees Celsius right now. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I usually just go, hey, Siri, when I type it into the video editor. In the middle of sending you a story. Nice, Ken. I appreciate that. Keep them coming. And I don't know how many people are here that have sent in stories, because there's been a lot since the first 4 that we've done. I'm doing my best to get to them in a timely fashion, but I was surprised with how many I got right away. So don't worry, it's coming for sure. Just made some popcorn. I'm ready for you live. Well, I'm ready for you to watch my live, Tracy. I want some popcorn. You got to share. Sue Bishop, 18,000 subs. Congrats. I know. Thank you very much. It's been an interesting week. That is for darn sure. Rainbit says, hello, Matt. Congrats on 18.6K subs. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to everybody who's new that has joined. It's been I don't even know how to put it into words. I wish I could. I mean, I am super thrilled and very excited about it, obviously. But I've been extremely sick ever since that bloody winter camping trip. And there's still one more video to come out from that trip. And I just, it's probably because I had to do that stupid freaking shot where I took my shirt off after I cut my hair. What an idiot. But yeah, I've been dying all week. I'm on the uptick now. Poet and Love, really enjoy the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Danielle says it's 26 and dumping snow here in the Adirondacks. America. I heard there's like, is this true? Like out east got hit with like 3 feet of snow today. Somebody at work was saying that right before we left for the day. And I was like, well, that's what they get for having 20+ degree weather in November. But can anybody confirm that happened in like Eastern Canada? Jackie, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Sumner building up on the 20K subs. Bring it on. Yeah, bring it on. Are we doing an 18-hour live today due to the enormous change in stuff? We're not even doing a 10-hour live today, Des. If you didn't just hear me say, I'm still recovering from being sick. Oh, I got it. I said that right, eh? We will see. I think there's been a lot of suggestions coming at me about the live stream. A lot of people want to let me off the hook, apparently, for the 10-hour live stream, which I'm not looking to get let off the hook. I mean, let's get serious. My first live stream ever was like 8 hours. Second one was almost 9. It's not like it's unheard of for me to do. I definitely can't be doing it right now because I'm thinking maybe the New Year's stream. Hi, Ashley. How are you? How's Texas? Everything's bigger. Maybe I need to go there. Yikes. Living something to live. I'm 45 minutes south of Buffalo, and we have 3 feet of snow, and it's still snowing. Yikes. It's a good excuse to stay in this weekend. Eat lots of delicious food and drank. 24-hour New Year's. Crash is a funny guy. No, but hi, Crash. How are you? Jason's in Calgary. Hi, Jason. Welcome to the live chat. Wild Adventure says good evening with a very polite raise of the hand and a wave. Hello, hello. Yes, you do need to come here. My condo will be ready. Danielle, lake effect snow hits different. Yeah, I suppose. Narrator voice. Matthew doesn't know the power he yet wields with an army of 1,800 strong. Ashley's always coming in strong, Sumner. Always just yikes. Mary Kay's in Calgary too. Hello, neighbor. Lone Wolf says, poor baby, feel better. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing the best I can to mend myself. I've been to bed early like every night this week, which is not like me at all. All of the meds, all of the vitamins. It's just, it's been brutes. Bill says, hello from Missouri. Hello from my van, Bill. You hit 200K subs equals 20 daily 1-hour lives. I don't know. I've seen that suggestion. Oh, Matt should just do 1-hour live streams for 10 days straight. Right. What? I get it. It's like letting me off the hook a little bit. It's only an hour, but like I work a full-time job and I got my kiddo afterwards. Like, holy Dinah. Megan, one of my newest Patreon supporters. How you doing? 3 feet here, 5 hours of shoveling today in Buffalo. We're supposed to get another couple feet tonight. Not looking forward to more shoveling tomorrow. Nope. See, that's another reason why I like living in my van. I don't have to shovel any snow. I mean, depending on how early I get to the shop during the week, if it snowed, then yeah, we divvy up that, but not having to shovel snow out of my house. My shoveling snow is brushing it off the windshield. Bye-bye. He actually doesn't have time to waste. That reminds me of that scene from My Cousin Vinny. My biological clock is ticking. How's the projector been going? It's going great. Used it camping, and it between the heat from the projector and the solar generator and the fact that my heater was going, there's a sauna in here. Yikes. Emerald Skies ASMR says, hello, Matthew, with 1 T. Emerald Skies, 2 T's. Good gravy. Do I ever get any van lifers in my shop? No, Danielle. So my shop is, it's not my shop. It's the shop where I work, but it is contract based only. And our biggest contract is emergency service vehicles. So we do like ambulances and stuff for AHS, which is Alberta Health Services. Then we've got some other smaller contracts, but it's all fleet services. So we're not open to the public, which is a very long way to say, no, I don't get any van lifers in the shop. Dark Soul says, hi, Matt, it's Kim from Missouri. Hello, I got your email. Your story will be coming up soon, Dark Soul. Thank you for sharing it. The positive in all the snow and shoveling. got a great workout in. That's true. There you go. Leona Rodriguez. High five. How you doing, Leona? TT. I saw that. I appreciate the correction. JJ, this is it's harder to keep up. Hi, Matt. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bebop and Becca. Switch to computer, easier than on my phone. Are you just telling me what you did? Thanks, Andrew. Little Van Warrior says, hello and good evening. Hello and good evening to you. Red Leg Outdoors, do you like winter over summer? Yes. In the van, I do. I've always kind of been more of a winter guy. Like, don't get me wrong. If you just joined the channel, there's tons of summer videos on the channel, and we get up to lots of shenanigans and have a great time in the summer on the channel than in real life. But yeah, I mean, summers can be unbearable in the van. So it's like anywhere. It's easier to warm up than it is to cool down, whether you live in a van or not. So yeah, I think I'm definitely partial to winters over summers now. Happy Coffee Van Life is here. Hi, Amber. How was the dog park? What's this shirt called? Scott wants to know, and this is exactly why I have a Dixon addiction. This is called the Static, and it's Dixon, one of Dixon's horror flannels based on Poltergeist. Silly question, but how do you become a Patreon supporter? Vicky, in the description of all of my videos, there's a link to my Patreon, or if there's any of my mods here, maybe they can link it for me. Or you can click the little Patreon square at the end of every video. Amber alert. Nice one, Francisco. Nice one. It was cold. You're no kidding. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Need a mask of COVID. Dixon should sponsor you. Wouldn't see? That's, I mean, Megan's like, yeah, that's, people have been saying that for a long time, Megan, and I get it. Tim, how you doing, buddy? Speaking of someone who's just as obsessed with Dixon as I am, I don't know if I'd want them to. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to get free stuff and I could just give the shirts away, but I don't know. I like just being a fan of their stuff. Although if you look at my Instagram, it's like I am sponsored by them, but no, it's all me. Thanks, Megan. Julian and Freddie Beach, New Brunswick, I'm assuming. I used to live in Calgary, but moved back east 6 years ago. I love seeing places you go. I used to go in your vids. I miss Calgary. Calgary misses you. I bet you really miss it now if you've got as much snow as I heard you got today. Is Kevin on strike? Probably. Can you wear these flannels only in freezing temperatures? No, not in only freezing temperatures, but I wouldn't wear them in the summer. That's why they have their bamboos. Welcome to the channel, where all I talk about is Dixon, apparently. Northern Humble Nomad. Hey, also from Calgary. There's a lot of Calgarians in the house tonight. Tim says he's obsessed with Dixon. Yep. Heck, I'd take free shipping. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Denise, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Matt. How come Penny can't meow? She sounds squeaky, but she's adorable too. She can meow, but yes, for the most part, she just goes. I don't know why. For those that are new, I've had Stella and Penny I've had Stella her entire life. I got her as a kitten from a pet store. That's why she's the weirdo. Penny, I actually adopted when I lived in Edmonton forever ago. She got abandoned outside one of my bars, and my bartender called me and asked me to come pick her up, which I did with every intention of taking her to the Humane Society the next day because she was like a stray cat. She still hasn't made it there, and now she's living in the van with us. So that's just how she's always been. I have no further information, but yeah, it's kind of cute. Definitely. That's why I like cats. They got such varied personalities. Honey and me, good evening from the Yukon. I don't wish I was in the Yukon right now, but I want to go to the Yukon very badly one of these days. I can't even say hi to everyone. Francisco, type faster. Keep up. Jennifer is here. Speaking of fellow Calgarians, how you doing, my dear? BU Van Life says, hello, Matthew. Hello, BU Van Life. Did it take your cats long to adjust to van life? No, it did not. It took one trip to BC each, and they were fine. She's just being her true self. Yeah, exactly. Anne loves my energy. Thank you, Anne. That's very kind of you. Emerald Skies ASMR, thank you so much for the super chat. Matthew with 2 T's, my witty, pretty friend here. Ashley Lamborghini would like to meet up with you for a coffee and whatnot. Oh, you guys are the besties, I see. I think Emerald Skies, you popped into the live stream when I was in Jarvis Bay with my nephew, didn't you? Maybe I'm completely misremembering that. I like the and whatnot. What's Ashley's definition of whatnot? Megan says, how do the cats do staying in the van during the hot months while you're at work? Good. I've got 2 fans in Lucky to get air circulating when I'm working and not able to be in the van or like park it specifically in shade or whatnot. I come out and I run my air conditioner on my 2 coffee breaks and on my lunch, and we didn't have any problems this summer. The cats just melt a little bit. I'm kidding. No, they were fine. That was the first things that I had to like really think about when I first moved into the van was how am I going to make sure that the cats are comfortable year round? And now that we're into our second year, it's going great. Cindy, thank you so much for the super chat. My family's from one of the Blackfoot reservations in Alberta. Don't judge me, JK, LOL. Last name Tarjay. Well, welcome to the live chat, and thank you again for the super chat. Do I ever bring my cats inside work? No, they would not do well with the noise that happens in that shop. Holy Dinah. What kind of watch is that? This is the Apple Watch Series 3. So it's got a battery that lasts about 20 minutes. I found it in my backpack today, and I plugged it in at work, and I did all the updating and stuff just to see if I would have any use for it, because I used to use it all the time. But yeah, it's an Apple Watch. People are pushing Amber. Amber actually just showed up with her oorah gang. Oh gosh, everything's moving so fast. I'm sorry, I can't keep up with this. This is going to put my skills to the test. Not that they're skills. Cameron's videos and shorts. Hey Matt, I'm aiming for a mobile trailer life in my future and picked up a Jeep. Hang on, in Whitehorse in July and drove it back via Vancouver Island. Maybe someday cargo trailer. Maybe. Love the channel. That sounds awesome. But is it a real Jeep? Meaning, is it a Wrangler or is it like a Cherokee? Hi Lindsay. Sorry, now I gotta play catch up. What's the ring around your neck? It's a ring that's black and it's on a necklace. Steve May is here, says happy Friday, everyone. Tom Barty, you can pay to change the battery. What battery? Oh, in my watch. Keyword there being I can pay to. I don't care enough, I don't think. But I didn't know. That makes sense though, Apple. Okay. Dark Soul, thank you so much for the super chat. A little parting gift since I have to go. Good night, Penny and Stella. Dark Soul says good night. She went like that. Thanks, Dark Soul. Have yourself a good weekend. Chad, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, that's my question. I'm doing pretty good, Chad. Zanko, have I ever gone to Nova Scotia? No, I've never been further east than Toronto. And I flew there. That's when I was working with a company years ago for some training. I've only ever driven as far as like Regina or Saskatoon, whichever one's further east. I've been to both. Ease off my Cherokee, Matt. I'm not knocking it. The Cherokee's great. I'm okay with the Grange. It depends on the year, Nikki. You got a newer one. It's not really a Jeep. I was a big Jeep guy. My first, after my grandpa's Ford Ranger that I had, my Jeep Wrangler was my first true love when it came to stick and 4x4 and off-roading and that's where the love's at. I mean, you've got a Cherokee, it's fine too, whatever. What do you do for work? Mechanic. Yeah, I'm a mechanic. Let's say that. This is whoa. Okay, hang on. Yikes. 2011 JKU Wrangler. Yes, a real Jeep tan all the way to Waterloo, Ontario. Is it standard now? Bonus points if it's standard, Cameron. If I don't see your response, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people talking right now. I'll do my best. 16 Renegade. I said real Jeep, Virgo, not play toys. I just ordered the Jason in a bamboo. LOL, addiction is real. The Jason is amazing, Tim. I love that shirt so much. I don't think Aussie Jack is here, but again, huge thank you to her for sending it to me early. I love that shirt. Between that, this, and my Freddy, my horror collection is growing. I have a Liberty Jeep Sport 4x4. I'm sorry to hear that, Sterling. I'm kidding. I'll be back. Gotta run to the store and buy a better Jeep, Nikki. I'll wait. No, Auto, sorry, good deal. That's all right. That's fair. How much did your total build cost? Been watching strictly your videos for the past week. Binge watching. Oh God, you're gonna get sick of my dumb face. But thank you, Zanko. I don't know. I didn't keep track of it because if you've been watching my videos, you know that a lot of the build aspect came from old furniture that I repurposed, right? And I didn't keep track of it. I think I swear it's under $1,000. There's nothing super at the time of when I moved into the van, nothing super fancy in here, right? It would have been materials like construction adhesive, the laminate flooring, the black rubberized undercoating spray that I put all over the metal of the van interior, right? So I think I kept everything quite under a lot. I knew I should have kept track of shit. Oh well. Still love the arsenic. I love that shirt too, Jackie. There's Aussie Jack. Somebody's texting me. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Thanks, Ashley. Hang on. Okay. Come to Topless in Texas. Sounds like it could be a good time. Are manuals better for snow or when getting stuck? It depends on what it is. Like I had a Tacoma that was automatic, and they come with all of this like autopilot crawl control crap that can get you out of that snow and mud and muck and stuff. I prefer manual because it just you're connected to the car more, right? And I think it's easier to get out of being stuck with a stick rather than an auto. But who knows? Nail it, fortune. Oh my gosh, Renee is here. Hi, Renee. Haven't seen you in so long. I've seen you in like the comments and stuff, obviously. But hello, darling. Boo Boo 2 says, have a good weekend. Thank you, Boo Boo 2. You as well. It's all about the driver. This is true. Yeah. Oh, WF is here. Hello, hello. I had a Tacoma that was held together with a rope. It must have been an old Tacoma. Yikes. I just bought a 2022 Jeep Cherokee. I feel played now, but I agree. Box style Jeeps were the most reliable and easier to work on. Oh, everything older was easier to work on, though. Joseph Malloy. Hey, Matt, keep your eye out for some love coming your way tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much, Joseph. That's very kind of you. You're a rock star, dude. You know that. Soul Searcher says less likely to be stolen. I missed what the first thing he said was. Probably a stick. Yeah, especially as we go on. Then these millennials and Gen whatevers are going to be able to steal your car if it's standard. Because none of them can drive. Adina's here. Hello, hello. It matters on if you know how to actually drive a standard or not. Exactly. Okay. My girlfriend loves Penny. Penny, Zanko's girlfriend loves you. You want her? I'm kidding. Karen is here. Hi, all. Just got here. What did I miss? A whole bunch of shenanigans, Karen, as per the usual. This guy's taking over YouTube by 2023. Who? Where? What guy? Definitely not me. That's way too much pressure. Is Jasper all-wheel drive? Jasper is all-wheel drive. Yes. Yeah. I'm speaking out of turn. It's my cousin's car. Yes, it is. There we go. Gas is $1.55 in London, Ontario. It got down to $1.37 here in Calgary today, which is nice to see. Oh, I love manual transmission. Yes. Charlene just yells, shenanigans. You're not wrong, Charlene. Hello. Bogdan. Hello, my man. How you doing, Bogdan? That name reminds me of the opening scene from Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Bogdan. Why cats rather than dogs? Because you can leave cats alone. Like I love dogs, don't get me wrong, but they're way more responsibility in terms of like running them and attentioning them, whereas cats are just like, I will give you attention when I bloody well wanna. And I've always had cats growing up. I mean, originally it was just like, it was great because you could go on vacation and like with a healthy cat or 2 or 3, just here's the litter, get one of those self-cleaning litter boxes, a self-feeder, you bye-bye. Yeah, long live the manuals. Hell yeah, Danielle, absolutely. Oh, Blair is here. Hi, Blair. How you doing, buddy? Hey, sicko. You must be feeling all right. I'm at probably about 80% now, Blair, which is better than I've been all week, obviously. But I wanted to get a live in because I knew I wouldn't be able to do the 10-hour for a while, and next weekend I'll have my kiddo all weekend. And I was like, well, I miss everybody. We haven't done a live in so long. And now here we are. Matt's going to make 20K quicker than we realize. Thank you, Steve. That's very, very kind of you to say. Debbie, when is season 3 merch available? As soon as I hit the go live button on my spring store, Debbie. Sorry, I've been slacking. We don't have a lot available yet. I've got a new redesigned Everybody Calm Down logo that's ready to rock and roll. And I want to get the YouTube banner available, the one that Desiree designed. I just got to get that off my old computer and uploaded. And then we will see. Hi, Bruce. I hope you're doing okay. You nasty son of a bee with your dirty ass stitches. I'm working on it, Debbie. I know. I feel bad now. that I let it slip for so long. Hi, Kay Regetta. How are you? Hopefully I said your last name right. Hi, I just found you when you had about 9K subs, and now look, I think it brings you to more people's recommendations, which is likely why I finally found you. I've been binge watching, love your videos. Thank you very much, Susan. It's weird for me to think that people are binge watching my dumbass. Hi, Gina. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday wherever you are. Nothing much. Gaming night here in Serbia, and then I saw you doing a live, so I left all that. Wow. Well, thanks, Bogdan. I appreciate that. Oh, Leopard Girl, you're supposed to be sleeping, girl. Just saying hello. Can't stay. It's past my bedtime. Enjoy your live. There we go. That's what I thought. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your weekend, Leopard Girl. It'll be over 20K before the weekend is over. Yeah, maybe not. It's slowing right down, and I'm fine with that because like the faster that number goes up, the more it's like I gotta put more stuff out. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. It's weird trying to find a balance so you don't lose your mind. Matthew, maybe your dumbass brings all the girls to the yard. Probably. It's the keyword being dumbass. Little do they know. I binge watch your dumbass whenever I need to pick me up. Thanks. I'm glad this is catching on. Great. Danielle says you're doing great. Just keep it up. Thank you very much. Like that's great. Like everybody that's joined is just as supportive as the community we had before this like floodgates of people opened. It's heartwarming really to see that everybody's still just like, this is awesome. Like go. And everybody just fits right in with the incredible support that the community always was. Pretty dope. Good evening from East Texas. Hello, Clint. How you doing, my man? Your community is the best, says Red Leg Outdoors. Thank you. A little picky there, Matt. A little picky with what, Nikki? Eclectic. Where are the bots? We nuked all the bots. Just Cameron, my job is remote first, so I've got to find a solution that allows for a comfortable desk job. I already have the Starlink RV. Nice. One of these days, I'll be fancy enough to get Starlink. It's the next great step, the final frontier, so to speak. How about Yikes merch? It's funny that you say that. I actually do in Photoshop. I have a design of Yikes, but it looks so like, yeah, and it's like I need somebody to draw a cartoon of me with a speech bubble saying Yikes. That might be better than just the word Yikes. You know what I mean? I can't draw, so I don't know. Denise So Patch 33 says, good night, be safe, and I will catch you on the replay. Thank you so much, Denise. Enjoy your weekend. This probably won't be a very long replay, so it should be easier to watch than most. When you're going back to Fish Creek Park, my sister's tree is planted there too. Oh, Helen, I'm sorry to hear about your sister's passing. I don't know when I'll go back to Fish Creek Park. I in the spring, summer, fall, I'm there almost every bloody day. But yeah. Mar Luna Reiki ASMR. That's a mouthful. Hit that like button. It really helps. She's not wrong, though. I appreciate that, Mar. Allied Manticore Gaming. That's a fancy. You sound like a Metal Gear Solid boss. I just found your channel like I commented before, and I wouldn't say you're a dumbass, just very eccentric, which is awesome in my book. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. James, I love Penny and Stella. You're pretty cool, too. I'll take that, and I totally understand the love for the fur babies. Craig Mantle, do you enjoy working as a mechanic? Your coworkers seem great. I do. I've always really enjoyed doing car work. That's something that my grandfather taught me, which is the more you dive into my channel and the longer you hang out, the more you will quickly realize how important my grandfather was to me. He taught me the importance of fixing stuff with my hands. And that's where I got that like passion for car work from. And yeah, the guys that I work with at the shop are everybody there's great. The core, like 3 people that I'm with like every day. Amazing. Love those guys. They're like brothers. And we haven't even known each other that long. We just kind of like clicked really well. His mom got her hoodie yet? No, Jackie. Zip. When is the next sanctuary trip? That's a good question. I don't know, just weather-wise now, right? If I'm going based on what happened last year, it'll probably be January. I hope to get out there sooner for sure. But we will see. It's all timing, right? It's a long trip. For those that don't know, sanctuary is what I call my brother's farm in British Columbia. Another VanlifePLUS word that gets thrown around a lot. Jane Forbes says, hey, Matt from Sydney, Australia. I love watching you daily. Keep it up, please. I'm doing my best, Jane. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. You do a great job. Your humor is awesome. Love the personality you have and the love for your little girl. Thank you, Cindy. She got to come first and foremost. Helen, I grew up in Bowness, but now I live in BC. Well, I used to say you made the right choice. I don't know anymore. Whereabouts in BC though, Helen? Are you on the coast? Or are you like in the interior? Do I watch Steve Wallace? Yeah, when his videos pop up here and there, I do. I've definitely watched quite a few because I used to live in Edmonton. The one where he camped in his car outside the police station. That police station was like right up the street from the house I used to live in. And by right up the street, I mean like quite a few blocks, but I still know the neighborhood. So that was cool. BeatStar song case unlocked. Great. I was just about to ask what you meant by sanctuary. I feel there's going to be a lot of that now because I've definitely gotten into a certain groove on the channel with just talking about things. And I know that the majority of people know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not going to be the case anymore. So there may be a lot of repeat stuff happening in upcoming videos, but that's okay because people keep asking. And Jay, Sunday Drives. Hello, my dear. How are you? Francisco keeps retracting messages. Relevant Traveler. Hey, Matt, please do a vid of fog light install. Where would power come out of? What? You want me to install fog lights on Lucky? I can look into it. Yeah, Lindsay Amber did put out a new vlog. Yeah, lots of BeatStar, and you making me download. Yeah, well, welcome to the party, Andrew. John Forsyth, love the Dixon flannels, bro. I caught the Dixon addiction last year, right? It's catching. There's no cure. Did I wear the Freddy yet? Yeah, I love that. I love all three of the horror ones that I have are amazing. I love the Freddy. I wore that on Halloween. Light bars are a lot of fun. Yeah, I got a couple actually sitting at my parents' house out in BC. I keep meaning to install them. Like a couple as like I got little tiny ones about the size of my hand. I wanted to install them as porch lights on the outside of the barn door here, and then I got one little bar that I do want to put on the front of Lucky eventually. I just haven't done that yet. Captain Happy Pants. Good evening, Matthew and chat. How is everyone's Friday? That's going pretty good. I haven't been into any crazy stores today, so it's been probably better than most people's. This candy's going down great. It's too warm to order a Dixon down here right now. You got to order yourself a bamboo, Andrew. Dude, I forgot my name's Jordan, and when you said when you said what's up to a guy named Jordan in the new vid, it freaked me out because I was high. Oh, my buddy Jordan, right? I forgot I gave him a little like shout out here. Hang on, this is gonna be really gross. Yuck. Okay. You remind me of my brother's best friend so much also, LOL. Well, I hope your brother's best friend isn't like too obnoxious. I hope that's a good thing. How much snow you got, Matt? Not a lot right now, Kay. It actually hasn't snowed in quite a few days. Yeah, it's just all like rock hard ice and gross right now. That's pretty typical for Alberta. Adam West or Michael Keaton? Michael Keaton. Nothing wrong with Adam West. I just prefer Michael Keaton given those two options. I waited too long to order the Jason and now it shows XL is sold out. Damn it. Order from the Canadian store. It just came out today. Qualicum Beach. Spent a lot of my childhood up there. Where is Big DV? The weed man with a plan. Oh, Chris. I don't know. He's probably working tonight. My favorite band. Oh God, I don't know. My go-tos are like The Offspring, but that was like my answer when I was in high school. Now I'm much more into like the Irish punk scene. The Irish punk scene sound like such a doofus, but like Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly. I don't have a favorite band. The Dreadnoughts are amazing. I refuse to answer that question based on the fact that it will drive me insane. Aaron the DJ is here. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Cheers, sir. Oh, there's Penny. Hi, Penny. And she's gone. Yeah, she's over on the bed now. You should listen to The War on Drugs. It's a band. I feel like I've heard that name before. Nickelback, right? That's what everything. You know what? I don't understand the hate that Nickelback gets. I don't mind them at all. That new song, San Quentin or whatever. I mean, it comes on the radio like 18,000 times a day at work. I'm just like, yeah, all right. I don't mind them. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, no, Nickelback's stupid. Oh, they suck. It's not because they're Canadian that I like them. I just, I listened to them growing up. Listen to all that. It's like similar junk, like Theory of a Dead Man and Stained and Reefer. No, Seether Reefer. Are the wheel wells still slow showing condensation? Watch Ryan Hall, y'all, for the best weather. YouTube, it's just cold in Oklahoma. Yeah, I do watch his channel every once in a while. One of my Patreon supporters sent me a link to one of his YouTube videos when the big like flip happened with the weather from the east to the west. He's pretty good. I do like him. I haven't checked the wheel wells in a while. I checked them like the other day and they were fine. There's like nothing in them right now. So even if there is kind of, I'm not too worried. It's just like on the Reflectix. I don't know. I just got to get some sacks of dry stuff that suck moisture out of the air. That's all. Mary Mac's a good song. Great Big Sea is a great band. That's for darn sure. Hello, love your energy from Lindsay, Ontario. Well, hi, Kate. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live chat. I'm hitting up some Dosarak for dinner. I don't know. I'm a massive Green Day fan. I used to be a Green Day fan. They kind of turned into knobs in the last little bit, and I was just like, man, whatever. I listened to them. I used to listen to them religiously. I even went to the American Idiot tour when they were here back in, what the heck was that? 2006? 2004? Yeah, anyway. It was a great show, but not so much anymore. Someone educate me on Crown Royal in a can. It's Crown Royal in a can mixed with cola. It's just a pre-mixed drink. It's Crown Royal with cola, which means it's not Coca-Cola, and it just tastes like those cola gummies more than anything. So if you're like a big connoisseur of whiskey, you're gonna fucking hate this. But I didn't feel like buying ice. AC/DC is a great band, yes. Hello again from Algeria. Well, hello. Mud honey? Like Tupelo honey? Dude, I saw Seether live back in 2011, and I just got to say, if you're going to go see them, be prepared to just hear their music and very minimal crowd interaction. Yeah, I would. I'm not big on going to see bands live, but thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. Cola gummies. Yeah. Soundgarden or anything with Chris Cornell. Yeah, that was a sad day when he passed. Chris Cornell is a freaking lyrical genius. Him and Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, like very different styles, obviously, but such great voices across the board. Yeah, I agree with you on the Chris Cornell. For sure, Danielle. Favorite whiskey? Probably Bulletproof. Where is it? Well, whatever. It's a bottle of Bulletproof bourbon. It's right there. The music at the end of your videos is who? It's a free song that I found on comamusic.com. I got a paid subscription so I can use music without getting dinged. Although I still get dinged. It's so obnoxious. But it's not like a real song. That's why I see a lot of people commenting and be like, Shazam can't identify it. I'm like, I know. It's called Walking Stick. That's the only information I have. What's my favorite movie for the holidays? Somebody hasn't seen my Christmas special from last year. I have two. White Christmas for the very traditionalist in me, and The Ref. Love it. Luke Combs in Edmonton. Wait, what? Well, I may be there too. Haha, that's awesome. I've been listening to Luke Combs' Beer Never Broke My Heart on repeat a lot lately. I love that bloody song. So good. Do I play guitar or sing? No, but literally everybody else in my family does or can. Hey, Matt, I'm also known as Pop from Tildo, Newfoundland. I can say that because thank you, Arrogant Worms. Nan and I watch your videos regularly, thoroughly enjoy your antics. We looking at trying van life ourselves. We purchased a 2008 Savannah. Great bloody frickin' choice. I've been meaning to kind of talk about that on videos for a while, but I think if you're looking to get into van life and if you can find this generation of Chevy or GMC, it's probably your best bet because in my opinion, you can't go wrong. Newer ones, I see them all the time. That's what our ambulances here in the city are based off of. They're based off my van, and there are all sorts of problems. But this year, mine's an 07. I would say probably till about 2010. So like early 2000s to 2010, solid quality. Hello, Sarah Rose. How are you, darling? Very random thing to say, but I really like the fade into black screen with episode title format you've been using on your episode videos. Thank you very much for saying so. I appreciate hearing. That's the first time I've got feedback on that. I knew I wanted to start structuring my channel a little bit more and making everything a little bit more memorable by titling it and whatnot. I like making movies. I've talked about that before on the channel. And I think this speaks to that side. So it's really nice to hear that you're enjoying it. I appreciate that. Matt, can you ask where everyone in the chat? I will in a second, Francisco. Hang on. Same here from Ontario. Wow, it goes so fast. I camp in my Volvo XC60 here in England. Seats go flat. It's perfect. That sounds pretty comfortable. Hi, Nicole. How are you? What about your favorite Christmas cartoon? Mine is Rudolph and the Christmas Carol by Disney. Probably the Grinch. My 3 favorite movies, says Bogdan. What? See, it's like this guy knows me. That's easy. Pulp Fiction, Jurassic Park, and American Beauty. I'm glad he asked my top 3 because I can never just say one. This is not the way it works. Although I would say Jurassic Park. Hi, everyone from Northern California. Okay, so hang on. Now we got a bunch of people coming in here. Really quick, in chat, everybody type where you are from. Francisco wants to know. I'm not going to read it all out, but it might be kind of cool to see where everybody is from. Yes, Danielle, American Beauty. Love that movie. Alan Ball wrote an amazing screenplay, and Sam Mendes directed the crap out of it. Wow, there you go, Francisco. I hope you're keeping up, because damn. Peru, yikes. Not yikes in a bad way, just like you a long way away. This gives me a nice chance to get take a break and grab another drink. On terrible. I love it. Belgrade. I got it one more time. Hang on, I'm so sorry. Mar says, make us do something else. Danielle says, shotgun. You're from Shotgun, or you want me to shotgun a drink? That wouldn't end well, Danielle. If it was a beer and it was summertime, maybe. Stick around till next summer, Danielle, and maybe we try it. I think you need Starlink. You're not wrong, but Starlink is pricey AF. One of these days. One of these days. Yeah, there's lots of Calgarians in the chat tonight too, Aaron. A lot more people now from the local. Can you be charged if you have open alcohol in your vehicle? I don't know. I'm not driving. It's one of those things you just can't really worry too much about, right? Okay, I wrote them all down. All done. Okay, Francisco, send me that list, please. You need Chrome money for Starlink. Yeah, no kidding. It's coming. I got debt and stuff to pay off first. It is not a necessity. We get there. We get there eventually. It's probably getting pricier on Starlink. Yeah, no kidding. Probably. Brandon. Shoot, I always love Nickelback, says Wanda. Welcome to the conversation. There's nothing wrong with Nickelback. Big week. Forgot it's Friday night. Oh my God, pour me a double. Sounds good, Rachel. I'm on it. Yep, you can just, yep, you can. Just don't drive. Well, yeah, exactly. There you go. See, I'm in. Chris knows what's up. Chris V is my lawyer, and he says it's fine. Debt is my new my hot that right over my tongue there. Did you see that, just Cameron? Debt is my new hobby, Matt. I hear you. Yeah. Ain't that always the truth? So if somebody wants me to see what if we get everybody else to do. All right, everybody's favorite movie. Type it into chat. Go. As long as you don't get caught. Yeah, exactly. It's better, and it's always better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission. I think you rule, Matt. Oh, thank you. Is that Stephopal Opal? That rolls right off the bloody tongue. Tina's drinking wine as we speak. Ooh, Grease the Crow. Nice. Hey, Giggy Goes. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Too many to list. Silent Running, V for Vendetta, Troy. Troy's amazing, Charissa. I haven't seen that. I am due to watch Troy for sure. Twister's amazing. I think, was it the movie or the soundtrack that Lindsay wrapped up like in 50,000 layers of wrapping paper and newspaper and tape on one of my birthdays? No, it was a cassette. Yeah, I think you got me the soundtrack to Twister on cassette, Lindsay. I remember that birthday. Obviously, you left a big impression, but That would have been like what, 94 maybe? Because I think Twister came out in 93. Oh, Ladder 49. That's your favorite movie? Really? It's a good movie, but really? Just bugging you, Tim. Oh, so many good flicks. Yes, I know. I just wanted to see what. Oh, Last of the Mohicans. I haven't watched that in forever. Fast and Furious #1. Nothing wrong with that, Bruce. At least you chose #1 and not number 8 or 9. 9 is garbage. Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's good. Yeah. Anything Kevin Smith. Oh, have you seen Clerks 3 yet, Sarah Rose? Chris said it was really good. I haven't seen it yet. Oh my God. Esther's favorite movie is Dogma. That's amazing. I'm literally watching Twister as I watch your live. All right, look at that. See, small world. Universe works in mysterious ways. Ooh, JJ, the Rocky movies. Will you go see Creed 3? Because apparently Stallone won't. Devil's advocate. Sarah Rose, yes, I have. Oh, it must be good. Clerks 3 was awesome. Where can I see it? I need to see Clerks 3, yeah. Jarhead. Freaking Jarhead. I need to watch that movie again with with new eyes. Because when I first watched it, I was expecting a war movie, right? And it was from the director of American Beauty, and it was Jake Gyllenhaal. I remember watching it and being like, nothing happened, and not being impressed with it. I get it. It's about like the trauma of war and the stress that they went through and the pressure they were under getting prepared to have to take people's lives and stuff. But yeah, the way that movie came off, it really pissed me off. How do I feel about the Marvel movies? They were good up until this new phase. Hey, man. Like I'm a huge Marvel fan. I grew up on Spider-Man comics, and I thought that like when Iron Man came out back in 2008, here we go. We're finally going to get good Marvel movies. And to their credit, for those 10 years, they did great. At Phase 4 is just so all over the place. From Phase 4, I've really enjoyed obviously Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. I didn't hate the Eternals, but it was ultimately forgettable. But yeah, it just hasn't been as impressive. And I haven't seen the last ones that came out. I know Wakanda Forever's out now. What was before that? I don't even know. They really dropped the ball ever since they wrapped it up, which is, it's like I knew they were never going to let it rest. Obviously, it's too much of a moneymaker. But like a perfect world after Endgame, that would have been it. Oh, The Matrix was a great movie. The first one, even though Keanu Reeves was in it. IR1 Fool. Thank you for your content. It is the distraction I need from crap in life lately. Cheers from West Coast Canada. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. And I am glad that you are getting some entertainment from my content. I have been saying a lot more this chapter, which is chapter 3 of VanlifePLUS, for those that are new. I kind of want to lean into what I am, and what I am, it was kind of defined over the last year as the channel grew, is that there's so many van life channels out there that are educational or that are exploring or adventure channels. I think I'm the entertaining, make you laugh one, and there probably is a ton of those out there already, but that's I think that's what I need to start leaning into. So I'm glad to hear that my shenanigans are entertaining you. I see. I think people didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought it was great. I mean, don't take yourself too seriously. I get it. It totally flew in the face of character development and all of that, but I still found it hilarious. Screaming goats will get me every time. Marvel series, She-Hulk and such. No, I've heard She-Hulk's a big pile of garbage. I haven't watched it though, so I don't know. The only ones that I've watched were Loki, which was great up until the last episode, and it completely shit its bed and was garbage. I hate that. I found what was it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier was boring. It was so political. I was just like the WandaVision was very entertaining. I really liked that. And my favorite one was Hawkeye, just because I'm a big sucker for stuff set at Christmas. But I haven't watched anything since then. I haven't seen, what's the ghost one, the pyramid guy? Moon Knight or She-Hulk or anything else. Like, that's the thing. They're now, it's like now they're getting too big for their britches. I don't have a Disney Plus subscription, and I'm just not interested. Oh my goodness, I missed a super chat. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Wait for me, Chris. Just wanted to help out a bit. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. I really love Red too. Are you talking about Retired Extremely Dangerous Divine Wrath? Also, welcome to the live chat. The build-up coming in is the next phase, which is after all the finalization from the Fox purchase, so they can do X-Men and Fantastic Four. Yeah, I don't know where we are with that conversation of things. It's just like I've seen the X-Men. The next thing that's going to be the only thing that's going to be worth watching going forward, as far as I'm concerned, is Deadpool 3. That's going to be phenomenal if they don't F it up. Do you feel like an entertainer? Do you feel like you're doing a job or a hobby? A little bit of, I honestly, Joseph, that's a great question. It's a mix of all three. I like entertaining because I get that feedback from a lot of people, right? Like, and that's the newest of those three. That I am entertaining. When it comes to the vlogs where I'm doing fast cuts and hopefully making people laugh, entertainer for sure. It can feel like a job when all of my footage gets deleted or corrupted somehow and I got to start over. That gets a little bit grating. And all in all, it is my hobby because I have an actual full-time job. So I like that. That was a great question, but definitely the answer is a little bit of all three. Sorry if I'm missing some of the questions. Go by, you guys. No, I'm not doing it on purpose. Just type it again. I'll try to get to every single one. What's your favorite video game? Cindy, I don't even, what the Mario? I don't know. Like, my answer before would have been like Destiny, before I lived in a van, but I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation anymore, which is probably a good thing because I put far too much time into those games, Destiny 1 and 2. But probably I've loved circling back and kind of getting back to my roots, like my childhood gaming. So I think my only system is my Switch. So like I would probably say Mario or Zelda are my favorite games. I'm very excited for Tears of the Kingdom next year. What do you think of the Harry Potter movies, Matthew? Not much, Tracy. I haven't even seen all of them. And it's been years since I've seen the ones that I have seen. I was never a huge Potter fan. Lindsay, on the other hand, was probably your person to talk to. Ant-Man 3, looks a little bit like, I don't know. The trailer was cool. I'm worried that it's going to be a little too much for that, like, group of characters. Like, that's supposed to be the lighter movies, those Ant-Man movies. And Quantum Mania looks a little yikes. Yes to Deadpool 3. Respect for Ryan's work and success. 100%. Thank you very much for that super chat, Just Cameron and his Jeep. Okay, let's catch up here. All Marios are great. Do you believe in aliens? I think so. I mean, do I believe in them? Yeah. I think for me, it's silly to think that we are the only living beings in the entire galaxy, right? So I definitely think there are aliens out there. I don't know if they're among us yet, but they out there. Like Dale Trailer Park Boys. Haven't watched that in years. I enjoyed it for when I did watch it. No, Aaron, that is factually inaccurate on the Best Actor, for sure. Mortal Kombat GoldenEye on N64 and Final Fantasy VII was my childhood. Yeah, 100%. I get that, Red Leg Outdoors. I loved Perfect Dark and GoldenEye and Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, the N64 was a great system. It was a bad system, but it was a great system. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Does your daughter get to camp with you? You're your great dad, by the way. Mine are all grown. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Yeah, she did come camping with us once this year. I don't put her on camera. I'm not going to be putting her on camera until she says she wants to and has a sound mind and understands what that means. She shows up in little cameos here and there. You'll hear her voice, or you might see her from afar. But there was a camping trip that we took her on this year, and it was lots of fun. Huge shout out to Lindsay, because I was insanely sick on that trip, which sucked. But Lindsay was a great support system, and I was very thankful to have her on that trip, because she's a challenge for sure. And then I actually did take her out once more time camping later in the year, just me and her. It was just an overnight thing. That was fun too. John DeJong, thank you very much for the super chat, just to thank you for the channel. Oh, I appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. Oh, Priscilla's here. Marvel's new take on mini movie Werewolf by Night. Not bad. Haven't seen it, but I do want to see that Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. That looked pretty funny. I saw the trailer for that not too long ago, and it looked pretty good. Weird caller guy says, hello all. Hello. Red Leg Outdoors. I have a 10-year-old and 13-year-old daughters. I totally agree. I keep them off my channel as well. Kids need to be kids. Dad life is the best. You are not wrong about that, sir. Evan sent, hi, Matt. Good to see you. Hello. How are you? Have yourself a good night, Joseph. Thanks for being here, my man. We will see you in the next one, sir. First time catching a live, although I've been watching since the No Mock experience recommended you. Your lightheartedness keeps me returning. Oh, thank you so much, DK Alaska. I appreciate that. Underscore says Atari. This is your favorite system? You need to see a doctor. No, I love National Lampoon movies. Yeah, I was never a huge fan, and I was never into them like growing up, but I watched The Christmas Vacation with Lindsay and Sadie last year, and for the first time, like all the way through. I know I'd never seen it all the way through. So good. So funny. Sega Genesis and Sega Master. See, I was never a Sega guy growing up. My friends had Sega. I had the normal Nintendo, and then I didn't get another Nintendo system till the N64. My parents forced me to skip the Super Nintendo. Not literally, we just did. Probably because I got the normal Nintendo so late. But yeah, it was always my buddies that had the Genesis. So like Sonic was taboo to me. Hi Matt, I made it. Hope you're well. Keep up the good work. Congrats on all your new subs. Thanks, Red Dog Tag. I'm very happy that you are still one of them, sir. Late to the party again. Dan, you're never late. Simply Celtic Van Life. You arrive precisely when you need to. Mean to, not need to. One Tough Chick is here as well. Have you seen the 1955 version of We're No Angels with Humphrey Bogart? If so, what did you think of it? I have not. I have no opinion. Sorry. Forced you. Speaking of late, where's Kevin? Well, Tekis is here. I saw Tekis God. Hi, Tekis. How are you? From Ontario, I believe, is where you are. Welcome to the live chat. We're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby danced with Danny fucking K. Oh, yeah. See? And that's a reference to White Christmas. That's from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I think. Am I misremembering that? I can't remember now. Good morning from Finland, 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning. You are up early, and I'm sorry you got to look at this first thing in the morning. How you doing? All right. Northern Humble Nomad. Love your positivity is very contagious. Keep going. Hope to join the life soon too. I'm a single dad and my daughter lives with me, but someday I will. Yes, you will. Stay focused. You can do it, my man. Do I work Monday to Friday? Yes, Danielle. Currently, I do. Those are the shop hours. Monday through Friday. So I worked a full day today. Cat's eating again. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. I got to get rid of their food. It's almost gone. It's Friday night. Whatever. Just don't puke on the weighted blanket. Yikes. Braden's going through all of the Christmas classics this year, as you should. Have I ever seen the movie Beautiful Girls? It sounds so familiar. Beautiful Girls. I don't remember. What's my favorite type of car? Mine is a 65 Mustang. I don't bloody know. My go-to response is a Honda Prelude because that was my first car. I don't know that I would go after a car anymore, right? I think I'm more of a truck, SUV, Jeep sort of dude. Toyota Tacoma. You spelled it wrong, Francisco, but he's not far off. I think now though, if I was ever to change things up super dramatically, I might go with a 4Runner or a Tundra. Just because. Yeah. But who knows what the future holds? That's a great question. Sarah Rose asks, what is everyone drinking in the chat? Let us know whether it's alcoholic or not. We all know mine is. 55 Chevy. Yep. Sarah Rose just yells, 4Runner! That's what she drives. I understand. I want a 2023 Toyota 4Runner. There you go. Oh, Danielle, we can't be friends anymore. I'm just kidding. Hazy IPA. I tried so hard to get on board with IPAs. I couldn't do it. There's some that aren't bad. I will say that. But yeah, Lindsay introduced me to the whole craft beer scene 2 summers ago. And yeah, I know. I tried. The artwork on the cans is so cool. The beer is so hoppy. Damn, Aaron's drinking an F-350 Super Duty. How's that going down? Just kidding. Lindsay's doing spiced rum and Coke. Where'd the Dr. Pepper and eggnog? What? You want to come say hi? Come on. You worried that I'm talking too much? You worried I've lost my damn mind? Say hi. Say hello, Stella. Oh, Nissan 240 SX. That takes me back. Shut your damn mouth. You saying hi? You blessing me with your presence? Yeah. Hey. Hello. Hello. Not all hazies are made the same. Don't hate yet. We'll see. Maybe you can change my mind. Water, but that's because I'm eating cotton candy and holiday nerds. That sounds like a great Friday. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol? Another quote from, yes, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm a typical Canadian hoser. Beer is Friday beverage. That's fair. My dream vehicle is a Wrangler, 100%. But you got to get an old one now. All these, the brand new Wranglers, ever since Fiat bought Chrysler, quality control's gone in the pooper. I looked at a 2018 Toyota 4Runner yesterday. It had 190,000 kilometers and they wanted $41,000 for it. Yeah, Toyotas hold their value like you wouldn't believe, Blair, especially 4Runners and Tacomas. It's nuts. Hello from North Carolina. She's saying that to Rhonda Cooper, but still. All right, be on your way. Exit stage that away. Absolutely, old is best. Yes. Fiat ruined them. Too much plastic too. See? There you go. Would you come to Saskatoon eventually? For those that are new to the channel, depending on like where we're headed, a lot of you probably don't know if you haven't gone back and watched my videos. I have a boat. My grandfather left me just a little outboard runaround. It's fast enough to ski behind. It's currently a giant paperweight at my parents' in BC because there was a whole thing. Go back and check out the videos from this past summer. The Labor Day videos especially are quite a treat. But I have had a sort of a long-term stretch goal for the channel for content to take that boat and put it in a lake in every single province and territory in Canada. That would be really, really cool to be able to do someday. And then obviously Saskatoon would be on the to-do list. One day, we'll see. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. My condolences, my man. I hope it was peaceful, and I hope you're doing okay. How do I connect to the internet? I have a little MiFi pod over here. This little guy right here. Woo! And that's through a service provider here in town, Rogers. It's basically just like having it's got a SIM card in it, and it's got 50 gigabytes every month. So it's no Starlink, but it's doing pretty good. I cannot wait to see you in Saskatoon. Yeah, I want to go explore around a lot of northern Saskatchewan one day. I think Saskatchewan gets a bad rap for being just so flat and boring. But there's like, you look at a map and there's lots of like forests and stuff in there that I want to go check out. That'd be a lot of fun. Your mom is a hoot. Thank you, Jacqueline. If she was here, that'd be even better, but I shall let her know. I should just text her right now. Jacqueline Marie says you're a hoot. She'd be like, who the fuck? I'm just kidding. Boat, be cheaper to burn your money. No way. I love my boat. I was raised on my boat with my grandpa. If I have to have like one little money pit, that's fine. Another reason I don't have a sticks and bricks, I can afford to do that one day, right? I love it. I love being on the water. Reminds me of grandfather so much. How do the cats like living with you? How do you guys like living here? Pretty good. There you go. Angie, how you doing? Beck says, hi, Matthew. Glad I caught you. We were just waiting for you to show up, Beck. Now we can all end this live stream. Okay, night. Bye-bye. Just kidding. do your cats ever wear collars or do they hate them? I've had collars on them throughout their lives. I don't make them wear them in the van because they have bells on them and it's a very small space. So that gets on your last nerve very quickly. Stay away from Quebec. Yuck. I am from Quebec and want to leave. Yes, but it's on the ducats. It's on the ducats. It's got to get done if I do that. There's got to be one lake that's not terrible in Quebec. I've never been, so I have no idea. Whippin' Foreign, do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. You'll get it going next year. Yeah, probably. I'm not too worried about it, Jackie, but thank you for the support. Like the haircut, says Angie. Thanks. I appreciate that. Drinking just tap juice. Hello from Greece. Hi, Nikki. Not until you shotgun a beer first. What? Not until I shotgun a beer before what, Danielle? Sorry, I missed something that was said. Haircut. Shut up, Lindsay. It is. I cut them all. Is living in a van hard because I want to learn... What? I want to learn how to live in a van. Go back and watch all of my videos. It ain't hard. That's the Cole's Notes version. You just got to be willing to concede a few things, right? Like you're not going to shower every day. You're not going to have a toilet at the very like easy to access. You got to be okay with public washrooms. You got to be willing to live minimally. So if you're a hoarder, might not work out so well. But it's totally doable for sure. When you do vlogs, can I do more camera angles? You want to come and do my camera for me? I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes depends on the style of the vlog, right? You'll notice that like Toby Bird, thank you so much. I love your videos and your live streams. Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate that. Sharon. Oh, don't hate me if I got that wrong. There's been a lot going on this week. Depends on the style of the vlog. At the end of my 1 week in the life vlog that I just did, you'll notice that on Friday, yeah, I had fun with a lot of different angles when I was putting the windshield washer fluid in the van. It all comes down to time management. Somebody made a comment saying, oh yeah, real life, that you have time to film. This is not real life. They were basically taking a shot at me. Like, oh, your life's not that hard because you have time to film. Okay, bud, calm down. Just have to be passionate about something and have good time management. That's what that comes down to. Got it right. Freaking nailed it. Man, I'm great. I'm just kidding. Shut up. Do you sort out the mold thing? It wasn't mold, but yeah, I need to get some sort of dryer moisturizer collector thingy in there. It seems fine because I took everything the F out of my wheel wells. How do you get mail in the USA? You have to have one for government or bank, etc. Yeah. You can get mailboxes that are street addresses. So my mailbox is at a UPS store, and it is good enough to use for driver's license, insurance, and all of that stuff. Francisco. Have you tried any of the off-grid van life shower systems? Saw Chrome's recent one about his heated outdoor shower. I didn't watch that video. I saw it in the thumbnail. It's hilarious because I was seeing the ad for that hot and cold watering system on Instagram for months. No, I haven't tried any of those yet. I have a solar shower that my mom got me for Christmas bloody last year, and I totally forgot about it all summer. I didn't even try to use it. But I haven't. Yeah, so that's all I have. I haven't even tried that yet, to answer your question. Your subscribers doubled in like a week and then some. But yes, Nicole, they did. Do you have much trouble with the van starting and running in those temps? No, not yet. She lucky gets a little pissy when it's cold, but she started up every time so far. Hang on. Activated charcoal for moisture. Ooh, I wonder if Walmart carries such a thing. Have you ever watched Chrome's videos? He ended up having some severe rust issues eventually and had some suggestions of what he would do around the wheel wells. Ethel, yes. I used to watch Chrome's videos a lot. He did a tour of my van, well, like over a year ago. And that's what initially gave my channel a little bit of a boost. And after that happened, I kind of stopped watching his videos, basically based on what his advice was, which is that he doesn't watch van life channels either, because it's very easy to get influenced by other channels and your content starts being very similar. And let's face it, a lot of what I do is already very similar, apparently. We've been down that road. We don't need to go down that one again. No, Nikki's right. The cold has not really come to Calgary yet. Angela, hello. How are you? Chrome isn't a Ford. Matt is smart and drives a Chevy. Haha. Well, Ethel just subbed a day and a half ago. Fair enough. Yeah, and obviously there's going to be a lot of that people won't know. Oh, well, that's kind of you to say, Luna. I'm not going to say it out loud though, because I haven't seen him in a long time. Chrome's video of you was the one that got me watching you, Matt. I appreciate it. We had a lot of fun on that day. When we did that van tour, me and him got along really well. He's a good guy for sure. And I almost didn't go that day. I've told that story before, but I was very nervous. I'm actually a pretty big introvert, believe it or not. Nobody's going to believe that, but it's true. And I almost didn't go that day, and I'm really glad that I did, obviously. Tina Law says, what are you drinking? I'm drinking Crown Royal and cola premixed in a can because I'm a savage. Chrome did pop into the last live stream. It was quite cool. He just told me to stop sucking on a straw because he was I remember it like it was yesterday. Hello from Northern California. Come south for the winter. Sloaney girl. I would love to, but my little girl's here, so I ain't going anywhere. I will tough it out. I've lived here my whole life. The cold's nothing. Your style of vlogs, Matt, is all your own, and that is why I sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. A wee bit warmer here in BC. Yeah, I bet. Do I like Crown Peach? You know what? I've never tried it. It was sitting right next to this on the shelf, though. I should have grabbed myself a pack, but I did not. I like peach and I like Crown, so it's probably pretty delicious. Martin is here. Hello, my dear. Welcome to the live chat. Oh, Danielle says, laughing my ass off. I remember I asked you to clarify something, and now I don't remember what it was, Danielle. That's what happens. Lisa, hello from small town, Minnesota. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying so, Lisa. Crown Peach is the bomb in ginger ale. Oh, no. Oh, Crown Peach, like in the bottle. Because they had pre-mixed cans of Crown Royal and peach. Like just like peach pop or juice or something. I like the Crown Royal salted caramel. I don't know if I polished that off yet or not. Lindsay got me that on the same camping trip where Brooklyn came, because that was for Father's Day. Tasty. Oh, JC is here. I've been traveling and doing car camping in my small CT200 and can't wait to have my van. Thanks for your video and energy. Well, thank you for being here and saying so. I appreciate that. Too many crowns, Matt? Probably. I'm literally on my second 1K. Crown apple mixed with butterscotch. Butter shots. Tastes like a candy apple. Can you use power from the shop during the work week to keep things charged? You would like some old camp peach pecan. I probably would. And I can't plug in while I'm working because our shop's yard is quite small, crowded, and constantly moving. But my boss was kind enough to say that if I ever wanted to stay there one night, I could pull into the yard, and there is an outlet on the wall. So in a pinch, if I was low on power, I could pull into the yard, be on, behind closed fences and plug in. I have not taken advantage of that yet, though. Danielle Root says I did. See, I'm still not keeping up. I meant shotgun before you end the live stream. Oh, that's not happening. But thank you, Danielle. Charlene, let's try again. I don't think she's talking to me. Anyone, how do you feel about wool for insulation? I know it's expensive, but I've heard it's the best. Oh, yeah, I saw you. Didn't you? Was it you that sent me that reel on Instagram, Megan? I saw that Havelock wool or whatever. I looked at all of the insulation options when I was building Lucky, and at the time, I just needed something like that was the most affordable. And the spray foam and the Pink Panther board went out. I love that your boss is supportive. Oh, my boss is awesome. My boss is also my best friend's little brother, which is hilarious. But he's a good guy. And it was also like one of the big things about him is he's a single dad as well. And during the interview process, I say interview like the only way I wasn't going to get that job is if I went in there and said, "Fuck you." But during the interview, he said like, so family comes first, right? He's like, if your kid needs you, you go, and we don't bat an eye. And so far, I've had to leave, I think, 3 times in the almost year that I've been there. And no, there hasn't been any issues at all. 3 times to leave to go get my little girl for whatever XYZ reasons. And that was even more important to me than his generosity when it came to my van life. That was just a fringe benefit. Damp rid. Yeah, I got to find all of this stuff. Like, I don't even know where to get this like damp rid nonsense. Too bad more places don't behave that way. Yep. One, how are knees doing since you must crawl a lot inside the van? It's interesting that you say that. I don't crawl as much as you would think. Right now, I'm sitting on my camp chair. I only took it out because I was going to do the live stream. I'll pack it away and put it away when I'm done. But then I also have my bucket usually here, and it's literally just a matter of I do a lot of transfer. So like from the foot of my bed to the bucket, and then I climb into the driver's seat. There's not as much crawling as you would think. So my knees are just as horrible as they were before I moved into the van. They just haven't gotten any worse. Okay, so Damp Rid is available. Damp Rid is available at Walmart. Okay. I will check that out after the live stream if they're still open. Look at Walmart for Damp Rid. Damp Rid Walmart. All right. Everybody's saying, all right, going to Walmart. Canadian Tire probably would have it. You're not wrong. How's your daughter doing? She wasn't feeling well in the weekly video you did. No, she wasn't, but she's 2, so she's sick like every other day. She's doing much better now, though. I had to pick her up today, and took her out for dinner, and she was in great spirits and had a really nice time. Quite lovely. Darlene, welcome to the live chat. Hi, Matt. Congrats on all your new subscribers. Thank you, Darlene. It is a whirlwind of emotions around here these days. You can't stand up. How tall are you? I'm a shorty, 5 feet. You look like such a tall gent. Yeah, I think I'm about 6'1", 6'2". I haven't measured myself in a while. Everybody just calm down. Yikes. Good evening, Putty Tat Dad, says Jan. Welcome to the live chat, my dear. How are you? Did anyone say go to Walmart for Damp Rid yet? You're so funny, Sumner. Look at me. I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more pants? VanLifer73 says, hi. How are you? I live in Sticks and Bricks, and it's paid off, so I'm not going full-time, and I have kids, but I have fun as a weekend warrior out there. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, 100%. If you just got like this wicked rig just to go out on weekends and whatnot and just get out there, that's all you need, as long as you're doing that. How long do I think I'll be doing this? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not ignorant enough to think that there may come a time where I would want to move back into Sticks and Bricks. And I've said this before. It would solely be based on what I think my daughter needs at the time. That being said, I want to be as strong as I can be for as long as I can be, because I think there is much more value in this lifestyle for my daughter to learn than for her to just have another Sticks and Bricks for her to go to. Her mother will always be there to provide that very strong foundation of Sticks and Bricks living. So if I can provide something that's completely different, I want to do that for as long as possible. So we will see, right? Of course, I have dreams and aspirations. I've written a whole outline of how I hope my VanlifePLUS journey goes all the way up to like chapter 6. We're in chapter 3 for those that didn't know or aren't paying attention. And just like with general goals, funny enough, chapter 3's goal was to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. Or not the end of the year, but the end of the chapter. Well, I guess I got to set a new goal. But I've also written into those chapters like, wouldn't it be great to have Lucky 2.0 and have the next build start in chapter 5 and this, that, and the other thing. This is just my storytelling brain, my movie making brain kicking into overdrive. So I hope I'm doing it for a long time, but you never know. Tall boy, says Danielle. Well, I guess. Okay, I'm 4'11". You could fit in my pocket. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Have you thought about a mechanic stool that you could use as a chair and be able to roll around? Yeah, there's not as much room to roll around in Lucky as you would think, especially since the fridge is here now, right? And the foot of the bed is here. Like that's like it's just my arm span. That is it. So yes, I guess I could, but I don't need to roll that much. There's not a lot of square footage to go to. I need to get one of those for work just anyway. What type of batteries are you using? Hope they haven't failed you before. They haven't failed me yet. I'm using Trojan flooded batteries, 2 6 volts. I want to do van life by property. I want to do van life by prop. Danielle, have you had too much hazy IPA tonight? Minivan Gamers here. How you doing, buddy? He says, what's up, man? Welcome to the live chat. Hope your Friday night's going good. I've seen you bopping around in the comments. I appreciate you joining the VanlifePLUS community, my man. Do and go where your heart takes you. Amen, Angie. Amen. How cold is it in your area? It's only like -6 degrees Celsius right now, Whippin'. Dude, watched all the van build playlist. Wow. Well, first of all, let me say I'm sorry. And second of all, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that series. I hope you learned something, maybe. I don't know. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just went out there and did it. I can't wait to see my character development for chapter 6. You don't even want to know what happens to you, Francisco, in chapter 6. It's just you wait. Thank you for this live. You're welcome, Tina. Beryl Murray says, hi from Queensland, Australia. Lovely, warm, sunny day here. Should be out driving, but I'm at home base waiting for my little doggy to get out of the vet hospital. He's just had major surgery. Well, I hope he's okay. I hope he bounces back and everything's fine. That's always scary. Does the front passenger chair swivel? It does not. With the Chevys, you got to get a swivel base that offsets the chair towards the driver's seat even more, and that would not work with where I have my fridge at the moment. So she don't swivel. You learned how not to do it. You know what, Jackie? I take resentment with that. I take issue with that because Lucky is insulated to the tits and works very well. Shush. Would I get a Sprinter van, says Vicky? Possibly. I know that there are issues with the Mercedes, but there's issues with anything that's new. I definitely love the idea of considering a high top for my future. We will see. Amber and I were just talking the other day. Oh, you could just like 10 grand, just raise Lucky's roof. It would destroy so much of my build to raise Lucky's roof. But Amber has seen Emmy's van in person. I haven't had the fortune of seeing that van in person. And she says it's just insane how much more space it gives you to see, right? I mean, I was in a Ford Transit build this past summer when Lindsay and I went to a camping expo or whatever here in town, and they nice. So we shall see. You never know. It was the method was spot on, Jackie. Don't give me any of your nonsense. 4-wheel drive. That is one thing I would like to have, but it also comes with a caveat, and Chrome has said this as well. It's just like, how far into the bush do you really want to shove your home? But do you know what I mean? I love off-roading and I love being out on the trail in a Tacoma or a Wrangler. Do I really want to take my entire house out there? I mean, the answer is yes. It's just maybe be a little bit more careful and use the 4x4 as a fallback for questionable situations. So I don't know. We will see. Mikey, oh, Mikey 1. Hey. Oh, Mikey 1. Yeah, man, I like how you use so much of your old stuff. Thanks, Minivan Gamer. I appreciate that, man. Just goes to show you don't always have to buy everything new when you're building your van. That's the crown talking. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me, Francisco. Lucky Beth is here. Hello, Matt. I'm glad you are feeling good enough for a live. Thank you very much. And Lucky Beth, I have to say thank you very much for your package the other day. I kept meaning to write you on Patreon, and it kept slipping my mind, and I felt so bad, but you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was really cool. It was very ironic that it basically came from the company I used to work for. Very thoughtful of you to do that, my dear. Thank you. It seems that your Walmart stores are van life friendly. Here, they are not so much. Yeah, I've heard that. It's definitely different all over the world when it comes to Walmarts and whatnot. It is unfortunate. There are a ton of Walmarts in Calgary. Not all of them are friendly to overnight parking, but there are a few that are, thank goodness. There are enough side roads here where you can get away with it as well. I've never been too concerned about not being able to find a place to park. I've been in my van for only a week. I need something taller. You'll get used to it. Don't even worry about it, brother. Hello from Drayton Valley. Oh, wow. Found your channel a few weeks ago. Been wanting to live for over a year, but didn't think my cat could live in a van. But watching your videos make me think differently. 100%. Cats are very resilient and adaptable. You'd be surprised. Lucky Strike. Like the cigarette. Hello, Matt. I'm new to your channel. Found you from reading your bio when I was looking for auto shops close to my place. Liking the van life vids. Reading my bio on the range site? That'd be insane if that's where you came from. Yeah, there was a kitty cat just did a I saw her. Holy crackheads, Batman in Edmonton, Aaron. Yikes. I think the cat is looking for food or water. The cat needs to calm down. What do you want? Hey, come say hi again. Meow. Come here. Oh, it's a good girl. Oh, you good girl. Jerry Bucklow says, hello, Matt and everyone. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? How can we make the East Coast more van life friendly? My old neighborhood RV park in Jersey City is $800 a week to stay. It's not worth it at all. Holy Dinah. A 2014 Town and Country. Oh, you're in a minivan, dude. You can make it work. Joseph over at Sharing the Wild sure does. Do you have any lights on the outside of the van? Maybe a few motion activated for strangers. Currently, no, I don't have anything like that, Steel Mill. Hey. What's the matter? Meow? Go ahead. You go for it. Go. Nobody make you stay. You go now. One of these days, you're going to be in the Russian gulag. You better learn to push broom or peel potato. Can't just sit around drink vodka. Come on now. Ooh, Kristen Blevins. I get to start full-time van life in February, mostly just camping right now. That's exactly how I started, Kristen. Nothing wrong with that. Just found your channel today. Thanks, algorithm. Well, thank you for being here. ST3 Rocks. I don't want to say your name, but welcome to the channel. Kim says, I would never do a Sprinter because diesel is so much more expensive, and lately I've had concern that it's going to be harder to even get in general. Yeah, there's definitely a concern about a diesel shortage, but there are Sprinters that aren't diesel, right? Like the Ford Transits run on gas. I think there's Mercedes Sprinters that run on gas. Not every, but I understand 100%. That was exactly right. You're the first to get it. Really? ST3 Rocks? What's ST3? But I nailed it. I don't bloody well know. Yikes. Don't call me a stranger. Besides, I'm scared of lights when I surprise Matthew. There's an EV Ford Transit coming out. I'm sorry to hear that. We've got the Ford Lightning at work, and it's awesome. It's super fun to drive. Goes like shit through a goose. Just woof, 700 plus pound-feet of torque. But it doesn't go for very long. So the idea of getting a van that's EV, maybe in 10 years. Obi-Wan is here. Will you be jumping on the Get a Shop wagon? Yeah, what's going on? Is this an actual wagon? I didn't watch it, but I saw one of Joseph's videos, something about a shop. Did he get a shop too? No, I'm not getting on that bandwagon, to answer the question. Huh. Is Get a Shop become a thing? Get a Shop, right? The only thing that I've said is I've got a buddy at work. Nancy, good night and have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. No, I work with this young and upcoming kid at work. He's awesome. I don't know if you want me talking about. Well, he was in the vlog. He was in the weekly vlog. Will, the guy with the red toque. He's amazing. He's 19 years old. He knows exactly what he wants. He's an actual bloody apprentice, which is so cool. And I've told him, if I ever make it big on YouTube, I'm buying you your own shop. That's my goal. I don't need one for myself. Sounds like far too much upkeep. But I've told him that. So well, let's keep those subs rolling in. I have the urge to drop off my DVD collection to you. I have no use for them anymore. I don't want your DVD collection. I live in a van. That's very kind of you to say and want to do. I mean, unless you want to put them in like a binder, like one of those CD wallet binders, then sure. But I don't want a bunch of DVDs in their cases. Could you imagine? Sue says, you're just so dang cute. Oh, even with this haircut? Thank you, Sue. As always, you are awesome. I have to go. Kisses to Penelope and Stella. Until next time, stay safe. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, it's Hope Bus here. Hello, Victoria. How are you, darling? I haven't seen you in forever. Have you opened a new beer yet? I'm not drinking beer, Danielle. Nobody listens to me anymore. Movies to pass the time. Do I exude like I have a lot of free time on my hands? I really don't. Penny, did you just take a dump? Wouldn't be a first. It's Crown Royal. Damn right. Oh, thanks, Esther. I appreciate that. Hey, Matthew, you back in Calgary tonight or still at McLean? Oh, no, Jason. I was in McLean last weekend. I am not that fast at editing, dude. That was my camping trip from last weekend. There's one more video to come out from that trip. And I've been sick as a dog all week, probably because of that trip. But I'm back in Calgary. Okay. See, I listened. Speaking of dumps, I'm out. Have a good one. I wish you the best. Wouldn't be a typical live without a kitty poop bomb. Yeah, no kidding. Ugh, nice to see you back. Thanks, Jason. If you keep playing with your mustache all the time, you'll get... I know, right? That's the only problem with having a beard, is like doing this stupid stuff. Yuck. I have a binder full of DVDs. See, Minivan Gamer's doing it right. Okay, I'm here. You can start now. And now everybody can calm down. Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Francisco. There's Kevin. The content was super good. Thanks for risking your health. It wasn't just risking, but you're welcome, Bonnie. I appreciate the feedback. I absolutely love the comic relief. You're hilarious. Oh, thank you, Obi-Wan. I appreciate that. Hope everything comes out okay. Dum-ti-dum-dum. Wow, Kevin. Were you washing your shorts? Kevin, you're so late. I beat you getting here. You're right. To quote Home Alone, Kevin! The beard is bagging. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. I'm going to go double check to make sure this cat didn't just leave me a dookie. BRB. She did. She did, dookie. Thanks, Penny. Can't live in this tiny home with the smell of cat shit in the air. Too much. Much too much. Ugh. Good grief. Ugh. Penny, are you keeping everybody entertained? Will I clean up your defecation? Unbelievable. Say bye-bye to your little poops. All right. Stop shaming me, Dad. Never. Annette is a frontline on the war in the Ukraine. She's from Golden, British Columbia, Well, one, you're doing something awesome, and two, I go there all the time. Welcome to the live chat. Douglas Simpson, I'm now a bus lifer, Matthew. My house closed on October 27th, and I've been living in my bus since. I hope you are enjoying it, Douglas, and thank you very much for the super chat. That's awesome. Howdy from Texas. I thoroughly enjoy your videos. Penny wanted some screen time after her poop. Shocking. What else is new? She had it. I like you a lot, but I would watch your videos even if I didn't like you because of the cats. That's fair. I will accept that. Chris, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the live chat. Good Lord. Penny, look what I can do. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Is Gina still here? That's awesome if she is. If she's not, I thought, So for those that are new, Destination Van Life is my good friend Chris. He has been around since the very beginning. That's why everybody's like, who's Chris? Why is everybody saying hi to Chris? Destination Van Life. Oh, Van Ma Ruth is here. How are you doing, my dear? Are you back in town? Or are you still in BC? You're still out on the coast. We live in a vans. Watching other people's vans is awesome. Yeah, I get it. Uh-huh. It's kind of ironically hilarious. What the hell was that? Dust ghosts. Don't get too wrecked, says Jace. Jason, I haven't seen you for a long time, dude. How are you? Oh, hello from Victoria, BC. Keep up with the great vids. Thanks, Mark. I'm working on it, my man. There might be a little bit of a lull. I do have a lot of stories I could still tell, though, that people have sent in. There's going to be a little bit of a lull, I say, just because I've been sick all week. I'm working on a review of a new solar generator that a company sent me. So that will probably be, there's one more camping video to come out. We'll probably do a stories video again, and then it'll be the review of that solar generator, hopefully. Hello from Yorktown. It's freezing, 38 degrees. Well, stay warm. Pretty cold here too. Gone with the kale. Hello to you and your kitty cats watching from Seattle. Well, hello, just south of the border. How are you? Hello from Central California. Naughty Adventures. Hello, hello. Still on the island, says Van Ruth. You lucky sod, you. I lived in Calgary before I moved to Golden. Been in Ukraine 9 months, missing home. Yeah, I bet, Annette. No doubt. Can you do a good Matt Foley impersonation? No, I don't know who that is. No, I don't know who that is. Friday night cheers from Chile, New Brunswick. Yo, I bet. Happy Friday, my dear. Jason M says, congrats on your growth. I found your channel about a week ago and think you have a great channel. We see you floating around the Shaughnessy area. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm out there a little bit. I'm usually not out there as much, but the fact that you see me out there is pretty darn cool. Welcome to the live chat. I bet 27K by 2023. Danielle, calm down. Not that I don't want it. It's just like, it's scary. Hello from Breckenridge, Colorado. Doing my best here. How are you? It's 47 degrees in San Antonio. Beer and taco time. Oh, tacos do sound good. How am I hungry? I had a pretty big dinner. I guess it wasn't that big. I will take the under, Danielle. Francisco's always so supportive. Oh, Great Power 60's here. I'm late again. Well, what do you want from me? Click the notification bell. I don't know what else to say. You were probably busy doing more important things, and I don't hold that against you. Oh, Matthew, it's because you didn't have McDonald's. That's why you're hungry. Yep, you're right. Jamie Smith, I need to slow down and get caught up on Patreon and your vids. The channel blew up while I wasn't looking. I saw your comment the other day, Jamie. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, it just overnight, that one video has over 300,000 views now. Hello. Like, I don't, it's crazy. Just happens. Which is, I'm not complaining. That was super cool. Obviously, it's what I want to do. So at the same time, yikes. You would enjoy the East, friendly people. Yeah, probably. I've always wanted to go out to the Maritimes. Hopefully I can get there one day. Does it make you nervous giving your location away as your channel grows? What, the fact that I'm in Calgary? No, not really. Like, I've always been cognizant. I've always had my head on a swivel. My younger brother prepped me for all sorts of dastardly situations well before I lived in a van. So no, I wouldn't say it makes me nervous. I've never had any problems here in Canada, in Calgary, right? So no, now Aaron's gonna come and F with me. What video? My how to survive winter in a van in Canada or something. I don't even remember. You are coming up in search engines, Matt. Well, I mean, I come up in search. If you type in VanlifePLUS, I come up in Google. Oh, I don't Google myself. Oh, that's hilarious. You look like John Krasinski. Well, not with this haircut, but thanks. Just wait till Ashley comes there. Yeah, then we'll have a problem. Eat more vegetables. You don't tell me what to do, Marcus. I will not. Yuck. Cindy says, hello from Nova Scotia. Love watching your channel. Thank you very much, Cindy. I am very thankful that you enjoy watching. Stalkers, Matt. Stalkers. Girl, you're new on Patreon. If you only knew. Sonia Mac, that's the first video I saw, and it was a few days ago, I think. Yeah, that's the first video a lot of people saw. About 300,000. How are you liking that monster? That's one of my go-tos. The pineapple one, Kevin? Which one? Is that one you're talking about? Or are you not talking to me? I don't know. Thanks for the super chat, Yanks. I appreciate you, sir. No, Francisco, don't make up lies. He's neither of those things for Alien or Predator. You should get some tropical fish in the van. It has a calming effect on the brain because of all the endorphins. Oh my God. Andrew, no. That didn't just happen, did it? Dude, is that Crown Royal in a can? In a can? I joined the party late if you explained that already. Yes, it is. Crown Royal mixed with cola. Isn't the grape one? Isn't that? Kevin thinks I'm drinking energy drinks this late at night. Are you out your damn mind, son? No, it's Crown Royal and cola, Kevin. Coffee fanatic. What happens when you get bad gas in a van? How do you get away from it? The frick is bad gas? You mean like farts? You just open up your ceiling fan. Duh. Or you just deal with it because it's like too late to open a fan. You got AC in that van? Haven't seen any summer videos yet. I have AC that's built into the van itself, right? Like from factory. I don't have a AC unit. Buy some extra diesel while you can. Thank you, Lucky Beth. I appreciate that very much. And I will do exactly that tomorrow morning. Because, right? It gives you some kind of energy. Yes, you're not wrong, Sarah. Let her rip, says Ethel. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of doing van life, but it would be out on the island for a home base. Nothing wrong with that if you're talking about Vancouver Island. Oh, we are on mobile. Yeah, the screen is smaller. Yeah. No caffeine this late into the evening for me, sir. Hi, Matt. Just wanted to say hi and love your cats. Well, Lori, you have now officially said hi. Cats. Lori loves you. Where the are those cats? Just kidding. There's one in the baby seat, and the other one's at the back. Probably being a drama queen. Do you run the diesel 24/7 in the winter? It really, Dan, it really depends on the day. It's not like automatically run 24/7. And at the height of the day, if it's nice, if it's warm enough, especially if I blast the diesel heater, I can turn it off. Like today, I came out for my lunch break and I turned it off. The cats didn't need it. After I left, I have about an hour for lunch. I ran it a little higher than I normally do to fill the cab, and Lucky's insulation holds that heat in enough that they were fine. When we get down to minus 20, minus 30 throughout the day, then yes, I will run the diesel heater 24/7. Danielle, you never ask a boy how old he is. What's the matter with you? But also, I'm 38. Today was nice in the sun, and it was nice to get a charge. I actually had my first moment the other day where there hadn't been a lot of sun during the day, and I wasn't really paying attention to it. Like I was cognizant of the fact that there wasn't a lot of sun, but obviously not enough to like turn on my DC to DC charger when I was driving. And regardless of that, I didn't even do a lot of driving after work. So then when I got situated for the night, I got the heater going, and all of a sudden my fridge showed an error. And I was like, why is showing error 1? That usually happens when I make coffee, when the battery voltage drops low. Well, I wasn't making bloody coffee. We all know how I feel about coffee late at night. I was just getting settled for the night. And I look over at my monitor and I was at 12.1 volts, which was enough for the fridge to say, hey, dumbass, there's not enough voltage in your battery. I'm turning myself off. And I thought, oh, damn. This is the very first time I've been caught with my metaphorical pants down when it comes to my battery, and I don't have enough power to run my heater and my fridge all night. Anyways, it was fine at the end of the day. I turned on Lucky with the remote start, ran it for the 15 minutes on the remote start with the DC to DC charger on, turned off all my lights, and just let the fridge kind of be. And it was fine until the morning. But it's because there wasn't any sun that day, or not enough to give me any sort of charge, which was super weird. I've been very spoiled with my solar panels and everything up until that point. It kind of made me realize, oh, damn. Do I have extra food saved up? Yes. Lucky is a bug out vehicle through and through. Sorry, I know I'm way behind now. What if someone hits you and your van explodes? What if somebody hits you and your van explodes when you don't have a diesel heater in it? Like, vehicles very rarely explode. I mean, you could be driving a diesel truck, like a Chevy 3500. I don't know. He's not going to blow up just because you get hit, or you are going to blow up because you get hit. I know it's easy to say don't get hit. It's just one of those things. You could bury yourself with concern and reasons to not do something. In this case, the something is van life, based on a lot of worry, right? You just kind of have to go with it. It's life. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. The cats would qualify as extra food. Ooh, in a pinch, I suppose. What's Aussie Jack's daughter made her watch something else? Jackie, tell your daughter to calm down. Did I ever figure out the diesel filter, says Jamie. No, I still don't have a filter on my diesel heater. And guess what? It's over a year. And it's fine. So Martin over at VanLife Van Gaming did send me one, and I have it in my junk drawer if I ever feel the urge to install it. But why mess? If you're new to the channel, there's a 4-part series of videos from last year saying my diesel heater was trying to kill me, where it was it was a nightmare, where I was going through leaks and cracks and diesel fucking everywhere. That's the one I get, and we can still be PG-13. That's go watch those videos. They're great. Ultimately, what they ended up with being is me. I removed my fuel filter, my inline fuel filter from my diesel heater setup, and I haven't had a damn problem since. You mean that would be cat food in case of emergency? Yeah. All gas pumps on retail pumps, gas and diesel have filters on them. More than likely, you won't need it. Yeah, I'm not concerned. And also, my pickup line on my diesel fuel tank, right? Like if this is my tank, right? So the bottom of the tank is here. My fuel pickup line is like here. So once the diesel gets low and my diesel heater shuts off, we've still got a good 2 inches of diesel. So it sucks because I'm not taking advantage of that diesel. But chances are any sediment garbage that's in my diesel has settled to the bottom and it's not going to get sucked up into the line anyway. Yeah, I see that the Jason's out in Canada now, Jack. I don't care. I got mine from Australia and it's that much better. You know. I ran across your channel this week and saw your live streaming, enjoying the content, and have a good weekend. Thank you very much, Chris K. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for stopping by. Coffee Fanatic says, I just drove through Calgary, didn't see you. You must be stealth, or Calgary must be large. Could go either way. Somebody's honking their horn out there. Like, it's ridiculous. Any products you wish you could get sponsors for? Not overly, no. I've had, again, it's crazy because with this boom in the channel that happened over the last week and a bit, the offers from companies have also gone through the roof. So like I mentioned earlier, I have a new solar generator that I got from a brand new company that I'll be doing a review on soon. And I haven't taken advantage of anything else, but I had a company, an e-bike company, reach out to me and offer me a like $2,500 e-bike to review. I said, have you even watched my channel? Yeah, I haven't been on a bike once. Found it very odd. This kind of speaks to the automation that happens, I think, with this stuff. But no, I don't think there is any company specific. Starlink. Elon Musk could reach out to me for a review. That'd be great. Lindsay says, what? Yeah, what? An e-bike company? You need Dixon to sponsor you. Yeah, no kidding, eh? A little hard to review in the snow in Calgary. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Could you imagine? E-bike for a van life channel. Makes sense. Yeah, then I had visions of me having to get one of those stupid hitch carriers on the back of Lucky to carry this bloody e-bike. Get the e-bike, so much fodder. Get the e-bike. Deepak is from Russia. Oh, it's very good. She knows to push broom, so don't get left in gulag. It's not good. You peel potatoes, you drink vodka. Oh, it's very not good. You got to go. Yo, Yuri, let's go. Deepak in house. We got to go. Everybody, prepare arms. It's time. Woo, woo. Sorry. A spiced rum sponsor would be nice. You're not wrong about that. But then you can have the sticker. What? But what's happening in the chat? But then you can have the sticker for the e-bike rack. Yeah, great. Take the bike and do a giveaway. Yeah, I know, right? Problem is, then I got to review it and give my thoughts. It's hard enough that I got to do the review on this second solar generator. It's weird doing that stuff with companies. Like, it's like, in one hand, you want to take advantage of it because you live in a van, and preparedness is a big thing for me. So the more disposable stuff I have at the ready is better for me in the long run. That's kind of the way I view it. But then you still got to follow through with your promise of it, right? So it's hard to wrap my head around it. I don't have the time. If I was only YouTube right now, maybe I'd take advantage of it a bit more. But we'll see. I know Hopeless says the e-bike could be great for an emergency. You're not wrong, but runs need to sponsor. Esther says I'll ghostwrite the review for the e-bike. Okay. What do you want, Kevin? So when your channel makes more than your job, will you quit your job? No. I foresee myself quitting my job when my debt is paid off. right? I wouldn't want to make any sort of like hugely crazy assumptions. Does your DC to DC charger work okay when you're at idle? I'll be installing mine this weekend. Same one as me. Yeah. Obviously, if you watched my vlog, Kevin, like the last one, the camping one, where my heater started affecting my ABS lights and stuff, I've got an electrical issue. I got gremlins somewhere in Lucky that I'm trying to sort out. And so there are moments where Lucky will struggle when my DC to DC charger is turned on and my amps drop actually well below 12. And you can feel the revs drop, you can see the lights dim, and then I just turn that switch off and everything comes back to life and it's fine. But that is not all the time. So I don't know. Before all of this ghost in the machine nonsense started happening, Kevin, everything was fine, even at idle. So with your brand new build, you should be fine. Maybe look into getting a high output alternator, Kevin. You say the biggest alternator that they make, that Chevy makes. Look, I don't know. Simon has one. I think 150 amps is the highest you can get on a high output alternator. I could be wrong about that, but you might want to look into that. I love listening to you talk. Oh, well, thank you, Rebecca. That's very nice. Do you have Instagram? I do, Danielle. It's VanlifePLUS, something or other. It's also linked in the description of all my videos, even this one. This Russian accent suddenly gave me a Stranger Things flashback. Really, I think mine does the same, Matt. Do you have a DC to DC charger, Bruce? It's 260 amps. Look how much bigger mine is. Oh, thanks, Zuber. I appreciate that. Are there any Canadian auto manufacturers? Not good ones. We make horse-drawn carriages. I need to join this DC to DC club. Yeah, you do, Amber. You were like hanging out with a pal, and I love your kitties. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. That's very nice. Good night, Ethel. Thank you for being here. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Any collaborations with any other van lifers now that you're a big deal? I wouldn't say I'm a big deal, number one. Nothing in the works. No. I'm having lots of fun sort of building out what I feel like is the VanlifePLUS vibe here right now with like Happy Coffee Van Life and hopefully soon Destination Van Life. We will see what the future holds. You never know. Like the problem is that I'm so rooted here. What the frick? 2 people just started following me on Instagram and my watch is going crazy. Oh, what a time. Shush. I don't have the freedom to move around like a lot of them do, but who knows? One day, you never know. That's right, I said it. Just depends on how drunk a person is on how good the accents are. Now Instagram is blowing up. LOL, yeah, right? Blame me for Instagram, just posted it. Oh, thanks, Esther. I was about to ask if it was your watch telling you had sat too long. Right? Time to stand up. You've been sitting for far too long. Rocco. Hey, Matt. Cheers from Chicago. I had a 120 amp alternator in my E250 and it was not happy until I got a 225 amp. Now my DC-DC and van is very happy. Yeah, I got to look into that as well. I've changed enough of the bloody alternators on the Ambos at work. I should be able to do it in my own freaking house by now. Ugh, I just haven't yet. But apparently I've proven to myself this week alone that it's probably a necessity. Oh, come on. Where are all these follows on Instagram coming from all of a sudden? It was like the 6 years of childhood where he was Jim Carrey. Yeah. Tracy K says definitely time for a bio break. I'm good. What is the bloody what in the who? I feel like somebody's pulling my bloody leg right now. What what? I mean, it's just Instagram. It's just me wearing flannel. Calm down, people. Your baby girl, and that is so nice to see. Oh, 100%. Yeah, maybe one of these days I will get into the actual like nitty gritty of my story, because there's stuff that even people that are on my Patreon and have been following me since day one still don't know. So who knows? But Brooklyn will always be my number one. That you can be damn sure of. Everyone in this chat is now going to follow you on Instagram. Gravy, that's fine. It's literally just me wearing Dixons. I can't oversell that, can I? What do you think about an ambulance conversion for a tiny home? I think it's great. It depends on the ambulance. Like, I work in ambos exclusively almost every day. There's lots of room in there. You can't quite stand up in our ambulances, but there are a couple. I swear to Lord. There's a couple Ford Transit mobile clinics that are really cool. I've been in a couple of those at work, and I think that's a pretty, if you can get your hands on them for a decent price and low mileage, because the chances are that the reason you're getting an ambo is it's been written off for some reason or another. It's been issued for decomp. Why? You got to ask, why has it been issued for decomp? What's wrong with it? What don't they want to fix? Because I've watched, especially these days, I've watched the healthcare system put a lot of money into repairing ambulances because of the supply chain issues and stuff that we've been having. So it's a good idea, and it can definitely work as a mobile home. Just make sure you're doing your due diligence. Next beer on me, says Rocco. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rocco. You rock. Take it off, Matt, the watch. Everyone calm down. You calm down, Sarah. But you wear the Dixons very well. Thanks, Tracy. Cardcast is here. How are you guys doing? All three of you. You know who I'm talking about, Cardcast. Cheers, Matt. I finally get to have a couple of beers during one of your live streams. I feel like you worked out a deal with Athletic Greens and swapped out the greens with cheese. Oh, I feel like if it would work out perfectly. Sorry, I had to read that. I was like, wait, what? I bet I'll eat some cheese instead of greens, though. 100%. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. All right. The dinging is cracking me up. Yes, Instagram. Yeah, what is going on? This is all Megan's fault. She's like, hey, everybody I bloody know, go like this guy right now. It'll be hilarious. I have no other explanation for it. Rebecca A says, question. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Jacqueline, 100%. You're going to hit 1,000 on Instagram tonight? Yeah, I guess. Is that a big deal? I don't know. I know nothing about Instagram. What do you do in the summer when it's freaking hot? I take off all my clothes and go swimming. Yeah, seriously, go outside. Spent a lot of time down at Fish Creek Park, which is what is happening, which is a public park here in Calgary, and finding shade to park the van in, open the doors with screen blockers so the cats can't get out if they stay in the van, just to cool the van down and just be outside. That's all you got to do. You beat the heat. That's it. Megan's misbehaving over there. It's happening here. There's Nikki Delventhal on my Instagram. She's somewhere cold. That's not like Nikki. Ooh, 952 followers. What the hell happened? I don't understand. Whatever. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm loving wearing your Dixon. I won a few weeks ago. The 12 gauge color is even more stunning in person. I'm glad you like it, Sharisa, because, yeah, I mean, I like green, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like the dark army green color of it. I'm glad it went to a good home. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we did a live stream where I did a whole trivia night. The questions were based off of VanlifePLUS, this guy, and it's egotistical. And winners won my Dixon flannels that I gave away. What the frickin'? Take this watch off. It's still dinging. I don't want to be more popular than I realize. That is the problem. Any idea what caused you to blow up all of a sudden? Oh my God, Scott, you're still here. You've been here as long as I have been. Actually, probably longer, because you clocked in just a little bit before I did. That video, the winter video, that's it. it got put in. This is the problem. I saw a couple people in the comments saying like, oh, how do you know it's not scammers? How do you know it's real? Oh, this is fake and this, that, and the other thing. No, that Canadian winter van life video just got traction. And when a video gets traction, the way that the algorithm works is it just gets put in front of more and more people. So everybody says, oh my God, I question these numbers. You went from 8,000 to 18,000 very quickly and I'm suspicious. Well, that's fine. You can be suspicious, but look at the numbers. The video has over 300,000 views. What you guys don't see is what I see on the back end, and that is the impressions that video got, which is YouTube putting it in front of people. So because people clicked on it and watched it, just enough people did so that YouTube said, hey, we're going to take this video and we're going to show it to more people. That video has over 4.5 million impressions, which means that YouTube put it in front of 4.5 million people. Out of those 4.5 million people, 300,000 people watched it. Out of those 300,000 people, 10,000 people subscribed, right? So to anybody wondering if it's legit, it is. But it's just that video. It's the time of year. It's the fact that I use the words how to survive, right? I was just big enough for it to be a big deal. My community is already so amazing and so solid that they were all going to watch it. Excuse me. That's the Crown Royal. And that is it. And the proof is you look at the next video, which is my week in the life of winter in Canada or whatever. Nowhere near as many views, but even it has over 30,000 views. And then you look at the camping trip video, granted it's only been out a day, nowhere near as much. Or look at the sharing your stories video, nowhere near as much. It's just those interesting things that hit, right? Lindsay says hashtag math. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But it also just goes to show that people enjoy the channel for the content that I create, which is super cool. Because it's just like, just click on this video, give me a chance, you might enjoy it. You might see something that you like more than XYZ video you might have clicked on. And that's the ever lasting struggle of being on YouTube, right? Because like I said earlier, I've kind of realized that my niche is being entertaining, making people laugh, filling them with hopefully a little bit of quote unquote joy, because there's already so many van life channels out there that are educational, travel oriented, showing you these wondrous places, or have absolutely phenomenal cinematography like Chad over at Living the Van Life, right? It's a loaded genre. Like especially since the pandemic happened, the van life stuff took off, and there are millions of van life channels. So to carve out my little niche is quite cool, but then to try to convince other people to watch is a whole other thing. That's why you kind of have to get quote unquote clickbaity. How to survive in a Canadian winter in a van. Yeah, if you're paying attention in that video, you could garner how to survive. It's me talking about what I do during the winter. Is it a little bit of a loaded title? Sure. It's not necessarily me being like, you got to carve a bear open and climb inside its carcass to stay warm. You know, like go all Revenant and shit. It's a fine line you got to walk sometimes with the thumbnails and the titles and everything. And it wasn't my intention. I just, honestly, insider information, if you go back and look at that thumbnail, fuck that thumbnail. Oh, we're rated R now. I swore twice. Darn it. You go back, that thumbnail is from last year. Lucky's hood isn't black. There's no roof rack on top of Lucky. I took that photo at a hotel here in Calgary when my parents were visiting so they could see my daughter. And I had taken her home for the night, and I had gone back to the hotel to hang out with them and go to the casino and have some dinner and whatnot. And then when I left for the evening, I ended up sleeping there that night because you were allowed to at that hotel. And it was a blizzard condition. So I got down and I took a picture of Lucky because I like, this looks really cool in the light and stuff. But I never used it. And then I made that video and I was like, well, there was no angle from the video for me to screen grab for a thumbnail. So I said, whatever, I'll just use this photo. Who cares? And turns out it worked really bloody well. Like, what? But yeah, fun information. That image was not recent. Nobody noticed. which was interesting. Or if they did notice, they didn't comment. But yeah, that video was not current of Lucky's status. Francisco says, swear up a storm. Yeah, and I mean, Scott, that's about as much clarity as I can give, and that's really just educated guessing on my part, right? I'm not a YouTube savant by any means. I'm not a savant on any level. I can't even count matchsticks when they fall. If a box of matchsticks fell, I'm like, damn, somebody clean that up. So Sarah Rose is just yelling tacos. She's clearly in a mood. No Mark tonight. Yeah, Mark's not here. Mark actually, I should see. He wrote me on Patreon. Should see if he wrote me back. How rude of me. Mark's been a huge supporter of the channel, which has been absolutely incredible. He did not. Your interaction with the community is what's growing the channel more. Yeah, and I try to, and I feel bad too, Blair, because obviously we all know how I like to respond to comments and interact with as many people as I can. It absolutely becomes that much more difficult to do now that the numbers are higher and more people are commenting, right? It's crazy. What situations and shenanigans you get up to? Nice. Oh, Frugal's here, man. Am I late? Yeah, we were waiting for you. Now that you're here, good gravy. Oh, Jackie's supporting me like crazy. That's a good point, though. If you're here and you're watching and you haven't clicked the like button, please consider clicking the like button. I would really appreciate it. All that stuff helps it out for sure. Jason says, new subscriber and live near you. Glad to see another local van life channel. It's nice to see your perspective of the grind of living in a vehicle. Well, I appreciate that, and you're welcome, because some days it sure does feel like that. Maybe we'll have to stop interacting on YouTube so much. Yep, right, Blair? You know, you might not be wrong. People think you need a rig that's massive and expensive. You can go now with what you currently have. Just know your limitations. 100%. Oh, yeah. Right? I love the idea that I was able to do it in a minimalist way, right? So to speak. Because I was definitely in the camp of, I need this, and this. And if I don't have these things, I will never be able to live in a van. And even as I was saying that to myself, I realized how much of a detriment that was all going to be for me if I wanted to live in a van. So I like that you pick up on that. That's great. Do you plan to homestead at some point? Hello from Mississauga, Ontario. What do you mean? Oh, God, Kevin, don't link to the spring store. There's nothing there. The spring store is currently shut down. I'm just gonna Oh, I can't get rid of it. Ignore that link. There's no merch right now. One video blew up and they had your content to dig into afterward. Your editing improved so much and the quality of your vids was improving. It was a matter of time before you blew up. Thanks, Kevin, and thank you very much, Francisco. I don't know about blowing up. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and I'm very thrilled and very thankful that this many more people have found the channel. It's very cool. Obviously, as a I did drama all throughout like junior high and high school, and I made movies with my friends when I was younger. I've talked about that a lot, and that's always where my passion has lied, was in sort of crafting movies and stories and entertaining people. And now I'm able to do it on a level I never thought I'd be able to do when I was younger, and that's super cool. So the fact that it is sort of starting to grow is, every time it grows, every time a new subscriber joins, I feel elated, like truly. It's very cool, because why should anybody want to watch me over anybody else, right? It's super cool. Any Christmas, New Year plans? No. I find it's best to not plan things. My only solid plans for Christmas will be to have my daughter at some point. I will have her overnight and do Christmas with her in our way before she does it with her mother, or after she does it with her mother, or whatever this year might entail. Who knows? And New Year's, I mentioned at the beginning of this live stream, maybe that is when I will do my 10-hour live stream to say thank you for 10,000 subs, which by that point will probably be 20,000, but whatever. I made a promise and I'm sticking to it. I only have a 100 amp hour battery, and I do have a Blue Eddy. You're set up. You're good to go, brother. That's my plans. People keep asking me what I'm doing for Christmas. Always say it's way too early for that commitment, right? It's only November. Christmas poetry reading. I don't know. Maybe. I remember last year I was going to hop online and do a live on Christmas Day. I thought that'd be a cool way because in my head I'm like, well, I'm alone on Christmas. Maybe there's other people that are alone on Christmas that would log on and want to hang out on Christmas Day because I didn't do anything. I had my Christmas with my daughter, and then I didn't have Christmas with my family until January when I was able to make it out to British Columbia. So on Christmas Day, I was on my own. There's a video here you can watch here on the channel where I go and I show how I spent my Christmas Day last year. And I remember I shouldn't say I was alone all day. I went and I had dinner with Lindsay and my aunt and my uncle that evening. But during the day, I was by myself, which is the first time in my life that I was ever alone because I have always gone home for Christmas. That was my entire life, right? And it was the first year that I wasn't able to. So I thought about going live, and I didn't. Emmy ended up going live, and in my head I was like, "Ooh, you." But I might do that this year if it all plays out the same. Now that I'm more comfortable with it, and here we are, I wouldn't expect the audience to be very big because it's Christmas and people got stuff to do, and that's understandable. But for those that might not have something to do, right? I don't know if it would necessarily just be poetry reading, Jackie, but. Right, we will see. I also have to get through everything that I have planned for Christmas in terms of videos. So let's see how everything shakes out, shall we? Purple Aki says, "What up, man? What up, Purple Aki? How you doing, bro? Just came across your channel as of last night. New subscriber here, JJ Styles. Welcome to the community, my man. Happy to have you here." Esther says, "I will hang." Right? It could be fun. Who knows? Purple Aki. Really appreciate your transparency. You're very genuine and relatable in your cat dad. And you're a cat dad. My daughter loves your cats. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Do we have an update on Chris's license? Not as of yet, Aussie Jack. No, I haven't heard the latest from Chris yet. I think he has to go and do it one more time. When I know, you'll know. Kevin. Tracy K! Whoops. Uh-oh, mistakes were made. My mother stopped by, finished watching Twister, and left. I'm back. What did I miss? Not a lot. We've been waiting for you to show up again, Lucky. Any thoughts on Grandpa's boat for next camping season as far as what you want to do? And you're new here, go back and check those videos. Oh, if you're new here, go back and check those videos out. No, Cardcast, no plans when it comes to the boat other than hopefully getting it fixed. Whether I do it myself or I take it to somebody. Where my parents live, about 45 minutes up the highway. No, I guess it'd be more like an hour and a half because it's actually past the town. There is a boat shop or a boat place, and I may just cut my losses depending on where we are at financially. I don't know if that's an endeavor I'm going to want to take. I got very little experience when it comes to outboard motors, so we'll see. Do you have Discord? No. I've never gotten a Discord. I don't understand how people use Discord in a community. It sounds like there'd be a lot of people talking, but that is coming from somebody who doesn't know. Hey, Zeus! How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Welcome to the live chat, my man. They won't have the right parts for it there. They won't have the right parts for it anywhere. This is the problem with the world we live in. Am I going to say chonies correctly? I don't know, did I? Wait, I missed that. Are you able to go to BC this year for Christmas? That's weather dependent, Megan. I'm sorry, I was going back in the chat there because everybody slowed down. That's weather dependent, Megan, whether I'll be able to go there for Christmas or not. As per usual, my daughter is first and foremost. Lindsay and I have gotten into we've gotten into a very strong habit of traditions. Done it 1 year, but it kind of already feels that way. So that is number one for me. After that, we will see. Am I still wanting to do a camping meetup? Yeah, that'll be later in the year, Blair, next like spring, summer. Like I've said, I'll probably do a Patreon meetup first, somewhere locally, and whoever on my Patreon is able to make it, awesome. And then probably later in August or early September, we will do a subscriber meetup at Dinosaur Provincial Park, which will be a sign up situation. Lindsay and I would like to rent out the group camping spot at Dinosaur Provincial Park, and so obviously space is limited, and we'll see what happens from there. And obviously, if people want to stay on the regular campground and still join us, they are more than welcome to. That's a bridge we will cross later. I see that Ashley has joined us again. Hello, my dear. Where's my fucking ring? Just finished watching Don't Worry, Darling. I'm sorry you subjected yourself to that hot garbage, but welcome back. This is probably better entertainment. Aussie Jack's flying in. You better be. Is my poop in a group? Lynn, you know me. It's never in a group. So is everything you own in your van, or do you have storage also? I have a little bit of storage at my cousin's house. There's not a lot there right now. I think my Dixon bamboos, a lot of my kids' stuff is, and I have a few things in her shed, but not a proper storage place. And I'm trying to get rid of the stuff that's there as well. I would rather be, sort of free of that. Obviously, my kids' things will remain for the time being, but no rented storage space. Guess I got to get my van faster. You better, Megan. Get on it. LML. You loved Don't Worry, Darling. Girl, I want a divorce. Kevin will be late. Yeah. If you ever want to do a group camp on public land with big open area, I know a few good places that would be accessible by your van. You're talking about here, like out by Macleod Creek, Jason? Have I ever group pooped? No. I try to hold hands and we look into each other's eyes and we encourage each other, but it never comes to fruition. What the Why is Calgary warmer than here in Colorado? I can't explain things. Levan Style is here. Hello, hello, hello. Dedication to the live. I went outside for a smoke and carried on watching on my phone while my laptop inside was still playing it. I appreciate that, Incy. Without a Compass is here. Hello, hello. Yes. We don't want any. Everybody want to see Happy Coffee Van Life? Open the door. What do you want? Oh, it's not. It's Car. Sorry, I almost said your name.
It's Car.
Oh, it's Car. Happy Captain Happy Pants. How you doing?
Good.
What are you doing down here?
I was hungry, and I'm like, well,
there's no McDonald's near where you live?
Oh yeah, there's totally McDonald's there.
Sorry, I thought you were Amber. You're not
Amber. Come out of your van. I got a present for you too.
This is how it happens to your live streams. Is she right next door?
Well, the van's there. So.
She probably is. What are you saying? Hi? Come say hi to Captain Happy Pants.
Squeakers.
So this is what's problem. You don't tell people where you are. They just show up unexpectedly, but they bring food. Ooh, wow! Just smash.
Yeah, right there, Fuzzbutt.
You already had McDonald's?
You love Big Mac. Oh, Big Mac sandwiches.
Big Mac sandwiches.
I had a Big Mac earlier.
And there's Happy Coffee Van Life.
How you doing? There you are.
Oh, God. Look at this. Listen to the delay. Unbelievable. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this.
I have pants on.
And I was just who has pants on?
Debbie's saying put some pants on.
Debbie's saying put pants on? That's hilarious.
Yes,
Why is your boob glowing red?
It's the heat.
That's my heated hoodie.
Ooh, that was the other company that I had reach out to me. Some sort of like heated clothing company. Wow, Amber, can you mute that? That's obnoxious.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I appreciate the support, but damn, the cats are all like, "Yo, what's going on, guys?
Oh,
Say hi."
cold out here.
Get the other beauty.
Right? And I was just thinking I need to end the stream so we can go to McDonald's. McDonald's just came to me.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh.
Make us a regular.
You have to work in the morning?
Yeah, at 4 a.m.
You know it's
Oh,
Saturday,
yikes.
right? That sucks.
I work tomorrow. I work Sunday. I don't know.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Yeah,
Amber
that's-
disappears.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Everybody's saying thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm all of you guys.
Are you cold? Can you go back to your van?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Well, thank you very much. That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was say, well, maybe I should let you close your door and I'll just watch on my phone and eat
Yeah,
the rest of my food that I bought.
Good Lord. Well, I appreciate that, man. You're a rock star. You did this last time, too.
I know, but this time during the stream.
Yes, it's true. Very much so. It's Captain Happy Pants. He's one of the biggest supporters of the channel. Thank you, sir. You just wanted to come pet my pussy. Let's get
I
serious.
wanted to pet your pussies. They're so soft and furry. It's weird.
I know. How 70s of me.
I know. Uncut pussy.
Yikes. Right?
And demonetized.
Exactly. Yeah, well, it was bound to happen. If it wasn't my brother, it'd be you. I knew you'd be the death of me. Awesome, my man.
All right, well, I'm going to close the door and
Yeah.
go watching.
Appreciate it, dude.
All right, give me
All
my
right, don't work
nuggets.
too hard.
Oh, yeah.
Drive safe.
Snow
Cool.
removal without snow.
There you go. You and Tamara. Thanks, man. Oh, that's super cool. Well, don't everybody mind me. I'm gonna mow the out of this sandwich. In and out is elite, but we don't have those here in Canada, Ashley. Thank God I showered today. Says Amber. Oh my God. People I surround myself with. Better rock that. Yeah. Captain Happy Pants is super awesome. He showed up after the last live stream where I was giving away the Dixons, and him, Amber, and I hung out for a little bit, and he brought us McDonald's too. Super cool of him. This is definitely going to help me stay just a little bit more sober tonight, which will be great. That's why we have napkins. Delicious. 4 more hours. Francisco's dreaming. Amber, you're a blur on our end. Yeah, she was pretty pixelated, wasn't she? And here I was thinking it might have been an actual cop. Where did I put my drink? Not that one, not that one, not that one. Good gravy. It's far too much. Now I want McDonald's. Thanks a lot. Don't blame me. Yep, much warmer in my Jeep. Oh, that's hilarious. Everyone needs a Mr. Happy Pants. You're not wrong. Penny, where's the booze? Where's the light switch? Hang on. What the look? Swear to God, if there's a tipped over. Oh, there is. Oh, I did. Spilt all over my jacket. Oh no. It's not good. Hiya. Everyone's gonna freak out. You're using too much paper towel. Sue me. All right, where were we? Oh, is Mark here? Mark's back from Israel. New phone. Who dis? You don't remember me from the club? How dare you? Hi, Mark. Alcohol abuse. That's not good. Yikes. Where all did it go? Sounds like a future Matt problem. All right, where were we? Matt's doing pretty good tonight, Mark. Oh no, he's dropping his sandwich all over his van. It's all good. We saved it. I've been sick all week, Mark. So it was nice to sort of start feeling a little bit better and get on here with everybody. Future Matt, not going to like past Matthew. No kidding. How to survive Canadian van life? Alcohol. Megan's not wrong. Wait, why do we always miss the first ferry? What did she say? Have you heard of the Shambhala Music Festival in Salmo, BC? Footage shot editing now, out within a few days. Yeah, you do, buddy. Is it all going to be of your epic journey home or just what's been happening since you got home? Can somebody throw Mark's channel in the chat? If you guys don't know, Mark the Paint Guy is another local van lifer from Canada. I say from Canada, from Calgary. And he followed his heart all across the ocean for love. And now he's back. And I think doing van life again. So if you want to check him out, I highly recommend his channel if somebody can. Kevin! He's like, I'm on it. Hang on. I'm wearing my shorts. Yeah, man. There it is. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Trail Medic from Southern Indiana. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. Lots of exciting stuff. Good. Happy to hear it, buddy. Have I tried fishing on your travels? No, I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one. I don't think fishing is yucky. I think fish are yucky. Vastly different. I used to fish actually quite a bit with my grandfather. That was one thing that didn't stick. Have I had any rodent friends try to move in yet? No, I haven't had that. What would you call it? Not trial by fire of van life yet. So you're into fishing, not catching. Yes. He hid behind Lucky when Sadie caught one. Factually inaccurate. Go watch the video. It's the Chinook Lake camping trip. I just made a big deal out of it because yuck. When you can do that 18 plus stream with Mark, calm down. You'd just be you, me, and Mark, Francisco. Touristique to Canada. Gold panning over fishing. That sounds like my game. No, I wasn't behind Lucky. I was in front of it, right beside it. I know my footage, girl. Go ahead and pull it up. We were around the fire. I build fire. That's where my job stops. Yeah, I probably did miss your comment earlier, Kevin. That's just par for the course. You probably answered this, but how come you don't have memberships for this channel? I actually haven't ever I cannot speak, apparently, Ashley. Because I have a Patreon. And I know that's just shooting myself in the foot. I feel like I'm not even keeping my Patreons updated enough. So another place for me to update people, it just seems like a extra layer of stuff that I can't justify right now. I would love to create a YouTube memberships thing. Maybe when I have more time, though. But as it is right now, people that support me on Patreon need to be getting everything out of me that they should be getting before I'll do that. Excuse me. Good night, Toby Bird. Thank you for being here. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, my dear. Oh, thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. I do like, you're not wrong about that, Ashley. I would want to create the badges myself, so I'll look into it and see. I make no promises, but if people are okay with it just being that, then maybe we will see. How's the? Are you asking me, Mark? Sorry, family's good. Really good. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But the family is doing very, very, very well. Thank you for asking, Mark. I appreciate that. How much is YouTube membership? It's the same as Patreon. I would have to create the tiers, Blair, right? Patreon is great. Thanks, Jackie. I appreciate that. I do what I can. There are definite days when you feel pulled thin across everything that you're doing when you're so present on social media platforms. You know what I mean? And there are days when I feel like I'm letting them down, but obviously that's not the case, at least for those that are here right now. Somebody, Corolum tried to send an image. It did not work. My daughter might go to college in Calgary, and thanks to your vids, we can have an idea how is the vibe in the city since we actually live in the Caribbean. We appreciate the effort. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. Why you'd want to leave the Caribbean and come here is bloody beyond me. I get it, to go to school. That's fine. I'm glad that they're helping you in a completely unprecedented sort of way in that case. Well, thank you, Cardcast. I appreciate that. It is a full-time job. It definitely can feel like it some days. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You ever tried Rumble or other social media platforms, or do you feel YouTube still has a lot of life in the platform? I'm actually on Rumble and Odyssey. My videos get uploaded there automatically now. Because my channel actually, there you go. For those that are new, not last year, but earlier this year, my channel actually got taken down after one of my live streams because somebody had an inappropriate icon that got highlighted, and long story short, the channel got dinged for graphic nudity. The frick. And we got taken down, and it was a roller coaster of emotions, to put it lightly. And after that happened, obviously I felt completely jolted. No, that's not the word, but you know what I mean? Like, mistreated by YouTube, because it took forever to get a hold of them. It took forever to get somebody to look at the case, and it was a whole thing. Through all of that, I decided to go start a Rumble and an Odyssey just in case. And it got so bad, it got to the point where I was going to start re-uploading all of my videos that had already been posted, which was a lot at that time. I couldn't even imagine doing it now. But I have both of those. So you can check us out over on both of those platforms. I mean, it's the same stuff. It's not like anything gets exclusive content. I don't really have my finger on the pulse of whether or not YouTube will last. Obviously, I hope it does, but yep, I have no idea. Yes, exactly, Megan. It was taken down for something that was completely out of control. Francisco's right. We did win. That's what was so cool about that whole situation. As hard as it was on me, because like as a creative, you're just like, well, what was I even doing? Why did I bother? Look at all that effort I just put into it, and it's gone. Because it's not like they just took down the one video in question. They deleted the whole channel. Gone. I could only get a hold of a limited amount of people, obviously, that were following me on like Instagram or Patreon or whatever. And everybody, and I created a Twitter account. I did not have a Twitter before then. I created a Twitter account, and everybody rallied behind the channel and just spammed the absolute shit out of the YouTube account on Twitter. And I still to this day, and then we lost, and then we won again. It's true. It's a whole thing. Because everybody was over there every single day, adding them. What's going on? VanlifePLUS, fix it. That's why if you go back in my catalog, you will eventually come across a video where I took the scene from Avengers Endgame and I put everybody's names on the screen as we were fighting against Thanos and his minions. Just to say thank you to the community for everybody's incredible support that happened then. It was a time, that's for sure. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. No, shoot. Ooh, 5 feet of snow in New York in the last 24 hours. Yikes. Could you imagine if that was happening in Texas? Nobody would be doing nothing. They wouldn't know what to do with it. I am obviously Thor. Yes, you are, Kevin. Yes, you are. And we've come full circle back to Marvel. Yeah, right? Exactly. Ashley says, what? What's up, Ashley? The state shut down. Oh, did you get to snow in February? I'm glad that it got back up because that was right before I joined, so otherwise I wouldn't have found it, right? Everything happens for a reason. I would perish if we had that much snow. Actually, we're literally just done. No power, no water for as long as 45. Oh, I remember you telling me about that, Kevin. That's right. Yeah. That was ringing all of the bells right now. Yikes. Good gravy. Five life. Sumner at Ashley Lamborghini. So you're not going up to see Matthew during the winter? Right? At least now I'll be able to get away from it if it were to happen again. 100%, right, brother? Just get in your van and go. I would for him if he promised to keep me warm. I got 2 fur bags and a diesel heater. We good. I'm just glad to have my trailer set up. Yeah, no doubt. He's working on it, Mark. He is working on it. Actually, Lamborghini needs that ring first. That's not how it works, Summoner. You are misremembering the situation. I'll bring it with me. Oh no. Oh, I should plug in my battery to my new fancy solar generator. I think instead of doing that, everybody that is here, I am going to wrap this live stream up. This has been one of the more fun ones for sure, just with all of the new faces here and all of the incredible support around the channel. It has been lots of fun and a great way to spend a Black or Blackest Friday. Matthew's playing hard to get. Francisco knows me, that's for sure. I'm going to wrap this one up here, you guys. Thank you so much. Welcome to all of the new faces, all of the new names. I am very happy you are all here. I feel very humbled, very elated, very thankful that that video took off in the way that it did. Welcome to the VanlifePLUS community, each and every one of you. Until the next one, you guys, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. I'll see you all in the next one.